chatting. Thank you so much for being here. I am getting set up. I had a slow start this morning. Had some errands to run, and I am here now, friends. So thank you so much for joining. I am taking a look at all what's here, and so I have to make sure I pause this, start this. There we go. All right. Hope all is well, friends. We're going to get started in just a few seconds. Thank you so much for joining. As you could tell, fixing my hair. As you can tell, I am here. Um, About to start my other live on TikTok. Thank you for joining me. I wanted to make sure I came here first. We are going to talk all things going live. Looking at all my friends who are here. Got a lot of friends who is joining the live, and it's looking good. People are going live, so that's a beautiful thing. That's what I like to see. People getting going, starting their live, being active, and going live. So that's what we want to see. So let me know if you have questions. We're going to get started. This is my uh, live agency conversation. I'm Dr. Lisa, Launch Your Income Agency. I am an agency for TikTok Creator Network. And so what I do is help people go live. That is the whole point of this. I'm helping people with their live journey. I'm helping them see all the different, realize all their potential, all their promise, all their gifts and talents by coming here and connecting with your audience. So let me know if you have questions. I'm happy to answer questions as well. So let's see. I am setting up my screen so I can get started shortly. Let's start over there. YouTube takes a minute to push people into my room, so I want to make sure I answer people as they come in before I set up my TikTok page and start talking over there. So want to make sure I am actively supporting all of you and answering any questions as well. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all joining the live. Thank you for joining. Let me know if you have any questions, friends. I always want to answer questions as well. So let me know if you have any questions. And then I'm going to go on to TikTok in a second. Say good morning. You're here. Say good morning, everybody. Put it in the chat. Say good morning. Happy Monday. If you're in the U.S., this is Labor Day Monday. So come on in. Let me know where you're from. I am Dr. Lisa, Launch Your Income Agency. Welcome to my room. This is a TikTok Creator Network agency that I have. So I'll be on TikTok shortly. But make sure you like the live, subscribe to the channel, and then click the bell if you want to get notifications of when I go live. In this particular live, I'll talk about live streaming. So if you are in the room, go ahead and put in the chat, I'm a live streamer, okay? So I love to talk about the live stream process. It is relevant to TikTok primarily. YouTube is a different beast. I tell people that all the time. When you're here, people are in your room right now. I don't even know who you are and where you're from because you haven't said anything. TikTok, I can click and see where different people who are in the room, and I can get a little bit more information if I wanted to go and look at their page and connect with them. They come to my room. I actually have analytics that I can look at. YouTube, you don't have all that. So it really is a more anonymous conversation until people let themselves be known. So let me know if you're here, if you want to say hello, but if not, go ahead and like the live for me, and then go ahead and subscribe so that you can come back and get this information. If you click the bell, you'll get notifications. In the meantime, I'm going to make this a playlist. So this is kind of where I tell people, if you want to come and watch this later, this becomes a recording for you. You could go back and watch it. So there's plenty of people who come back and watch my content all the time. So it's a playlist that talks about YouTube, TikTok, monetization, talking about live stream as well. So just know I keep that as a way to archive and support people who have questions about maybe some content and they're like, you know what, that lady talked about it before. So it's there for you. All right. So let me know if you have questions. I appreciate everybody coming in. I'm about to click my TikTok stream. So I'm about to go over there and make sure I'm talking to my friends over there as well. And then we're going to get to talking and chatting. I want to make sure I answer questions about the agency and about going live. Okay. Thank you so much for being here. If you're curious about the agency, you are welcome to come over and join as well. It is a TikTok program, so I say that so that you know you got to be on TikTok to participate. Let's see. Let me go. And we are 87 strong in the agency as well. 89. Or is it 90? Let me 90. Let me check real quick. I think it's 89. Oh my gosh, it's growing. And we just wrapped up 1 month. Good morning. How you doing, friend? Thank you for joining. It's 89, y'all. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for chiming in and saying hello, too. Appreciate you. And so let me know if you have any questions. I was just telling people, like, hey, people over here on TikTok, you don't communicate. So go ahead and like the live, say hello, good morning, and then subscribe to the channel so that you can get notifications of when I go live. So I was saying this is an agency for TikTok. It's under the Creator Network program. So I promote this here because I record this live stream. So this is recorded. It becomes a playlist for you to go back and look at. And then I'm going to start talking to my TikTok friends in a second. Hello, Jason. How are you, friend? Thank you so much. Jackson. I'm sorry, Jackson. So thank you so much for being here. And thank you for commenting, too. We are about to go live on TikTok, so you guys know I'm over there. And then we're going to make it more celebratory. Let's see. I always like to try different effects because I want to make sure people know. So I try different effects so that the screen can have different effects going on as we are celebrating. And this is because it's oh gosh, that's not cool. Because this is TikTok, you could do some of the effects to your screen. So I'm doing something a little bit more celebratory because of because we are celebrating 1 month, y'all. 1 month of going live. 1 month of going live as an agency, okay? So that's what this is all about. So we are celebrating. I'm looking at some of the effects real quick. I'm about to go live. It's 15 after. I don't know why it's this late. We'll do a few effects I saw early. I don't want to be on for too long trying to find effects. Oh my gosh. That is not the effect. Clicked this one where a woman's wearing a wig. That is not the effect I was looking for. That's a bit too glittery. Yeah, some of these effects are just so extra. Some are just too extra. So, let's see. Is that on? Okay, I'll do this one for a little bit. Some of them are a little extra, y'all. Hello, TikTok. Hello, YouTube. Thank you for being here, guys. I am Dr. Lisa, Launch Your Income Agency. So we are talking all things going live. We are shining bright. Look at there. The hearts have changed again. So our hearts are now the confetti hearts. So TikTok is doing new things, y'all. So I love it, I love it, I love it. So come on in, friend. How you doing, Coach Rhonda? We celebrating this week. We are 1 month in agency. Look at there, friend. Come on in. Thank you so much. I'm setting on my other screen. I'm shining bright like a diamond. And we are doing it, guys. So that's what's happening. How you doing? Good morning. How's everything going? Hello, hello, Douglas. How are you? Thank you so much for joining. And you guys know the confetti dots have changed again. So I think we are we're in another phase. We'll see if this lasts the whole month. But September, now we got the crowns and the hearts and the horns for the confetti. We don't have the traditional hearts anymore. Thank you so much for the donuts, and you are the title gifter. Oops, wrong effect. My finger hit it by accident. How you doing, friend? Thank you so much for that, Coach Rhonda. Coach Rhonda, I'm going to send you a message. Do you want to meet today? Let me know if you want to meet today. And we'll just coordinate it because it's about your live stream. So we're going to talk about your live stream, friend. It ain't about other stuff, but it's up to you if you want to meet today. Okay, so let me know if you want to meet. I don't know if the holiday, yes, that would be great. Okay, so let me see. Let me check real quick before I start talking. Let me see. Let's make sure I know I have a meeting. I think I did. I schedule a thing for money. Maybe I didn't schedule it because it was the holiday. Oh, I scheduled my meetings for tomorrow. So you got me. So if you want to meet, 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock. Does that work? Or you want to meet sooner? If you got things going on, I want to be considerate because it is a holiday. If we can meet sooner, maybe we meet sooner. 12. You want to do 12? I'll get off the live and we'll go meet. So that's totally fine, friend. Hello, hello. Let me know if that works for you. 12 or 1. You pick which one. Okay. Let me know. Hello, how you doing, favorite? How you doing, friend? Come on in. We're shining bright. This is our 1 month anniversary, y'all. So that's what's happening here. That's why you see the glitter. Okay. The confetti. And then TikTok changed their heart. So it's super cute. We got the crowns and the sunglasses now. So yes, look at there. Look at there, friends. We are doing it. I gotta look at my other screen. I'll do 1 p.m. Perfect. Okay, so I'll when you get off, send me your email and I'll send it off to you and we'll do 1 o'clock. Okay? Perfect. Thank you so much for everybody coming in. Like I said, we are celebrating. Make sure you like the live, share the live out. I'm going to share my own live out. Thank you so much. How's everybody doing? How is everybody doing this Monday, holiday Monday? Pals, how you doing, Pals? Thank you for coming over on the YT. And so I appreciate everybody coming in. I was slow this morning, y'all. I have to admit. So hold on 1 second. So yeah, I was moving real slow. So I don't know what it was. I was so I don't know. I was up. Well, I was up a little bit doing some work and setting things up. I think I was just late going to bed. So it was a rough, slow start for me. So I came on. And I was like, okay, you got to go live now. Before I knew it was go live time. Yes, congratulations to the Launch Your Income Agency. Hey guys, so here's what I want y'all to do. I want you guys to, and I said this in the live in the Zoom yesterday, I want you guys to go back and look at your data because I want to hear some of your wins. I don't care what it is. You ain't got to do screenshots. You ain't got to do none of that. That's up to you. It's how you want to present, but whether it's in the school, the WhatsApp, I want you guys to celebrate what was your win for this last 31 days, okay? What was the win? What did you see change? Did you see your numbers go up when it came to your followers? Did you see your numbers go up when it came to your diamonds? Did you see your numbers go up when it came to your likes? What happened for you this month? Okay, so let's celebrate that because I don't want you guys, and let me be very clear. As you all know, things go up and they go down. They go up and they go down. So 1 month you might be on a rise and the next month you're like, oh, wait a minute. It's going to go down, and so I just want you to know what you measure, what you pay attention to gets done. That's just an old adage. What gets measured gets done. So just know if you're looking at certain data points and you're like, this month I'm focused on this particular thing. Because you're focused on that, maybe something else may not rise at the same rate. Or maybe you might be winning. Everything's rising. So that's what it's all about. Numbers went up after I did my second live. There we go. Love that culture design. How you doing, friend? So yes, that's it, Miss Sterling. People have been congratulating me on the WhatsApp because it pops up on my notification. I need to go in and see because I know you've been winning, friend. You've been doing a lot more live streams, which is awesome. The short stuff presenters, you said that they were was else you wanted to say about stickers, but she ended up talking about the battles. I was curious. Stickers. Hello, user. What else? What did you say about the stickers? I said something else about stickers. I wanted to say something else about stickers. I don't remember. I know you guys need to make stickers in order to be a part of the fantastic journey and to be able to get the special sticker with the sunglasses. So maybe I was going to go there and make sure people added stickers. It's okay. Okay. Maybe I was going to say that. I know that's something I wanted to make sure people knew. Short Stuff is talking to me. Sorry, Pals is talking to me on YouTube. So she was sending a couple YouTube messages. I would have to go back, but that's probably something I would have said to make sure you did it. Because a lot of times I'm going to your lives and you guys haven't done it. So I was going to make sure you do it. So that way you get that special sticker. That's part of a campaign. And I want you guys, and I tell you guys all the time, go look at the campaigns and sign up for some of those campaigns so you can participate. Yeah. So that is important, especially my newbies, my new people. In the last 31 days, so in the very first couple recordings of the Zoom, go back and listen to some of those. Go back and look at some of the summary notes too. If you are somebody who signed up with me in the last week, there's some nuggets I gave in the beginning of this. So I need to kind of reiterate that for some of my new people. Because as you're joining the agency, I want you to pay attention to some of the things that you should be doing to kind of hopefully pull levers when it comes with TikTok. Campaigns is a big one. If you look at my live here, up here is TikTok's, I call it TikTok's commercial. But this is where they have different ads running. And somebody's trying to message me to co-host. So take a look at that. Take a look at that. Okay? And just see if there's a campaign that is of interest to you. I know because of that, let me just say this too. Because of those campaigns, you often move differently. Okay? Hey, George, thank you. Appreciate you. I don't know what that means, but hopefully it's good, friend. If it's not, we gotta mute your friend. But those campaigns make you move differently. Okay? Because it's going to require you to maybe do some battles. It's going to require you to maybe post some content. It's going to require you to engage your audience more. So because of that, you're going to move a little differently. Okay? And so you want to make sure you're engaging in that, because that gameplay helps to boost your live too, because it pushes people in your room that may be participating in some of those campaigns in that gameplay. Okay? So pay attention to that. Keep making sure you stay active there. Hello, friend. How you doing, boss lady? Fabby, Sherby. Thank you, Sherba. Is that it, Sherba? Thank you so much. Olivia came in. She comes in with a little dot all the time. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I see the sub stickers. We got a few new stickers. I don't know if you saw the level up and sharing is caring, because Nika Grace brought those in. Good morning. How you doing, friend? You know, I say hi to all my people. So if you have questions, friend, Fabby, appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for joining. And so if you have questions, feel free to ask me questions. I love answering questions, especially if you're new to live, if you're new to visiting, if you're trying to figure out what's happening here. I'm happy to answer questions. We're going to talk about sharing out the live. Let's share the live out. I shared my own live. If you don't mind sharing the live, especially if you are a fan club member, get your points for sharing the live. Make sure that you are supporting the live stream by tapping the screen, sharing out, and then comment. So I'm going to ask some questions. I'm going to get you guys to commenting. And as you guys can tell, the glitter is falling. I don't know how long I'm going to keep this up. But the glitter is falling because we are celebrating 1 month in, y'all, okay? Appreciate you all coming in. We are celebrating. So this is my 1 month anniversary for having the agency, the TikTok Creator Network Agency. And so let me know who put somebody. Thank you so much, favorite. Appreciate the money, girlfriend. In July, I had 5.1K diamonds versus what? Wait a minute. Wait a minute, friend. We should have spent all yesterday on the Zoom just sharing wins. That's what we should have done. That is huge. That is huge. He said, I'm looking at my analytics. Wow. Somebody else share a win. My goodness, that is huge. Dr. Trash. Congratulations. Look at you, friend. Yes, we are moving differently. That's it. That's it. That's what you're doing. You're moving differently. You're showing up. You're showing up more. Let's be honest with you. Because I know you did some pop-ups. You did some interviews. You showed up more frequently on your live. Are you going daily? Do you go daily? Or were you going almost daily? Hello, friend. Let me know if you're a daily goer. Daily liver. Because I know you were going pretty frequently. You're pretty frequent with it. Now, I will say, that's what this is all about. If you're moving going live more frequently, doing pop-ups, showing up, I know it's not easy, y'all, but I want you to look at the data to see the difference, okay? I want you to note the difference in terms of how you were moving in July and how you move now. How you doing, Pastor Sam? And so that's why I say data is key to this. This is a data-driven approach. And so when you look at how you're performing, you see the ups and downs. You see how you're operating. You see how you're connecting with people. Now, is the room rooming yet? No, that's okay. It will get there. It will get there. People will show up and support you as time goes on. So every room, every live is not going to be the same live. You're going to have some ups and downs. Now, I will tell you guys pay attention to TikTok and what they recommend for you too in terms of your live stream. That has been, I'm going to just say that's kind of a key factor you want to pay attention to. I need to look at my analytics because I'm thinking about doing a couple pop-ups in the evening. So we'll see. New schedule Monday through Friday night, 6:30 a.m. Eastern, and Monday through Friday, 3 p.m. Eastern, pop-up weekends. Okay, good job. But TT recommends 12 midnight for you. Does it recommend 12 midnight for you? Oh, Lord, that's late. That is late. I gotta look at what it recommends. So when I was scheduling my live, it did have times that it recommended that I go live based on the scheduling, the live event schedule. My live analytics say a different time. So that's why I said I need to go back and look because I may do a different time just as a pop-up based on the live analytics. How you doing, pretty? Thank you so much for being here. Old schedule was either 3 or 12 Eastern, Monday through Friday, and 5 p.m. Yeah, try it. What did the live analytics say for you, Dr. Trish? Oh, mine too. Yours said midnight. Ooh. Here's what I told. How you doing, Millie? Thank you so much for the hearts. I appreciate you, friend. Olivia, thank you for the dots. Appreciate you being here too. Okay, so here's what I told one of our people. Name I'm gonna keep the name out of it. She did shift her time, and she was struggling with the shift too because she said, you know what, I don't know if I could do. She's doing later. I think not quite midnight. But with that being said, you guys got to realize the different time zones. That's what TikTok is doing as well. It's trying to obviously have you at a time where people on the West Coast, they're coming in and they're settling down. They want to listen to your message. So you may see a shift because you're getting people from different time zones too. That may be the other thing to it. It used to be 7 p.m. Yeah. Um, it does change based on your new followers. So think about your growth. As you're growing, you're getting new followers. So think about that. That does have an impact. Okay. Thank you, Lou. Appreciate the dot. Thank you all for the comments. I appreciate the comments. The comments matter just as much as the taps and the shares and the likes. I appreciate all of that. But yeah, your followers, so what they're doing is recommending people a time for you to go live based on your followers. Now, I told you it was a different time they gave me based on my live event scheduling. So I was kind of curious about that, and that's why I did the 1 o'clock last week. I may listen to that. I need to go and look at the analytics and see if I want to listen there as well. You said live duration hours for July was 25 hours versus 53 hours in August. Oh my goodness. Oh wow, you doubled, friend. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Dr. Trish. Oh my goodness. You're like, Dr. Lisa, wait a minute now. Okay, TikTok gave me a goal. It gave me a flash goal, confetti. TikTok, that's a lot, but I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Everybody's here. TikTok gave me the flash goal just now. It is the confetti. TikTok is trying to celebrate with us, I guess. Thank you so much. TikTok's like, let's celebrate. Let's celebrate. I see you all. Thank you so much. Thank you for the daily heart me's. I appreciate you. We're doing the flash goal right now as well. You're more than welcome to support it. Thank you so much. Anybody else, have you looked at your analytics? That's what I want to talk about. We're celebrating. We are. Dr. Trish, that's huge. I mean, based on, first of all, you've increased your time, and, time matters. I'm going to be the first to say that. Grand Rising, how you doing? She will. Thank you so much. Coach Gita, thank you so much. Good morning. Good morning. It matters. It does matter. TikTok wants you to be here. I don't make many qualms about the fact that when I say TikTok, pointing to the watch, they want you here. That name is for a reason. I don't know. I'm sure somebody sat in a boardroom and thought about the name and it was like, what is our goal? What do we want from people? We want them here in the app. We want them to stay. We want them to TikTok the clock away. And they say, hey, we're gonna name this thing TikTok, okay? And that's exactly what's happening. And that's what's happening. You know what? I have the flash girlfriend. I love that you come in and comment because I love comments matter. But I'm gonna mute you because you came in before and you were talking about some other stuff. But I appreciate you being here. So engage, 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 okay? July, you had 135 gifter versus what? Dr. Trish, you say I'm looking at these numbers. I'm looking at these numbers. Moonlight, how you doing, friend? Thank you so much for coming in. July 17, new followers. Wow, August 39, you double. Look at you. Tripled almost, yeah. Awesome, awesome. Thank you for the rose, friend. Thank you for the daily heart. Me, Coach Gina, thank you so much. Appreciate you all. Thank you for the populars. Thank you so much for the support and the shares. That's it, friends. So we're celebrating. We're celebrating 1 year in. Anybody coming in that's part of the Launch Your Income Agency, my request to you, my request and question to you was to look at your August analytics. And that's what Dr. Trish is doing. She's looking at her comparison from her July to her August and sharing out updates. And so she said last one, she said the last one, July, she had 780 comments. In August, she had 3,000 comments. I'm just saying, friend. I'm just saying. You are blowing me away. I'm just saying that's the difference. That's what data does. That's what you set your intentions. You say I'm gonna do something, and you're gonna see how the change happens. I want you guys to compare. I want you to keep comparing. I want your August to be your baseline for the future. Okay? I want your August, when you said you had 3,000 comments in August, I want you to have 5,000 in September. Okay? That's what we're talking about. Good morning, Kat. How are you? Thank you so much for being here, Moonlight. Yes, that's the baseline. We've done this for 1 month. What gets measured gets done. I'm gonna create a sticker for that one too. What gets measured gets done. So when everything's said and done, if you're looking at your data, you're saying, okay, what's this month's goal? And it doesn't have to be all the numbers increasing at the same time. Your goal could be, you know what? I'm just going to go live longer. I want to move my hours up more. I want to see how I can move the needle there. Maybe I'll focus on new followers. Okay? And so that may be your goal. Obviously, diamonds. Diamonds is a girl's best friend. It might be getting more diamonds, y'all. So whatever it is, you set your intentions and you put it out there. Okay? And then you work towards that goal. But you got to look at it. You got to look at your analytics. You got to. And so I need to stress that more and more in my Sunday meetings with you all because I got a lot of new people. How you doing, E-Nurse, flying in? Thank you so much for being here. I got a lot of new people joining the agency, and if you don't go live, obviously your numbers ain't gonna change. Okay, if you are not going live, your numbers ain't gonna change. It is what it is. Hello, how you doing, Bailey? And so as you go live, I want you to pay attention to that. I want you to look at your numbers. And then I want you to look at, like I said, the TikTok recommendation and on time you go live also does matter. I'm just flat out. It does matter. It does matter because I'm seeing from my anecdotal perspective of seeing people who have made shifts in their time. Thank you, Moonlight, for extending your subscription. Appreciate you, friend. From my analytics, that matters. Good morning. All checked in today. Love it, love it, love it. Thank you, E-Nurse. Appreciate you. So it does matter. I'm going to play around with my time as well. September, I may do a few more pop-ups. I may do a little bit more pop-ups just to test out some other times and just see does it matter for me. And that may mean that I may not do 3 a day, y'all. I'm just going to say something, whether it's the 10 or the 4 might get sacrificed on that particular day. But I may do a few pop-ups. How long should your live be? Oh my God, I don't like answering this question because the truth is, when I said TikTok wants you here. They do. Yep, I'm testing a new time. That's it. A new thing. Oh, you're testing a new thing this September. What's your new thing you're testing? Were you talking about time? She will. What are you testing, friend? Is it a new topic? Good morning, Nika Grace. We're celebrating 1 month. That's what the glitter's all about, y'all. The shiny gold glitter. Kat, you said how long here, friend? Okay, first of all, because I have my new people in the agency, I want to scare folks off. So I tell people try to go live 3 days a week at a minimum, at least an hour. That's my strong encouragement. I don't have requirements, but that's my strong encouragement. 3 days a week and at least an hour. Here's the truth though. Here's the real deal. TikTok wants you here. So if you really want to see a change in your analytics, if you really want to see some adjustments made, you got to get to the point where you're going potentially daily in at least 90 minutes to 2 hours, upwards of three. I'm just going to be honest, upwards of three. That's when you're really going to see the movement. Okay. I haven't gotten to, so I was going closer to 2.5, 3 on average each day, my 10 and my 4. I was averaging about 2.5. I've scaled back a little bit. I try to hit 90 on average. At a minimum, I try to do 90. There's occasionally I'll do an hour. I'm like, okay, I got something else going on. I got to get an hour in. So I try not to miss, but I try to get at least 90 in. I'm more on par with about 2 hours because you guys will start asking questions, and before you know it, 2 hours, I'm there. But I still need to be closer to 2.5 to 3. I need to move up a little bit. So I'm thinking about my approach as well. That's nice. Both additional topic, new time, and new length. There we go. What are you thinking your length? Are you trying to get, what do you average right now, She Will? What do you average? Are you averaging like 2 hours? I know you go twice a day too, don't you? I think you do 2 a days. So again, I say that because I don't want to discourage people, but as time goes on, you need to think about your length. You need to think about your frequency, how often you go live, your duration and your frequency. And then obviously all the other things to engage, okay? Getting people to engage in your live, okay? So that's going to be important, okay? Let me do this. My fan club, if you're in the fan club and you are here, thank you so much for the populars, Nika Grace. Appreciate the populars, Kat. Do me a favor, drop a go live in the chat. Drop a go live so people can be inspired to go live. My duration is where I have to focus my September. There we go. That's lovely. So what, Coach Rhonda, what do you do? An hour? Is it an hour on average? I think that's, go live. I see it, friend. Go live. I love it. Are you averaging an hour, friend, or are you 90 minutes yet? Are you at 90 minutes? My long session is 2 hours. My live host lab 1 hour and new one 30 minutes. Okay. Still an hour. Gotcha. Yeah. Definitely etch up to 90 to 2 hours. See if you can get up to 2 hours. I would say definitely get it to that point. Thank you so much. Go live. Launch your income. Go live. I love it. Adventures, thank you for joining the live. Appreciate you all. Let me know if you got questions about the live analytics. Have you guys looked at yours? Anybody else got anything they want to share? Thank you for joining. I see you, Coach Rhonda. You're swiped out probably. Anybody else have live analytics that you looked at and you want to share? Let me know how you performed in August. That's going to be my question of the day. And if you're new to my live, I am a Creator Network agency. It is a free program. You do not pay an agency. Let me say that again. You are not paying an agency. TikTok, under the Creator Network program, TikTok pays you through rewards and diamonds that you earn for your live. They take a percentage. TikTok pays you up to 53%. Most people get about 49%, but TikTok pays up to 53%, and then you also get TikTok uses the percentage that they get from your live, and then they pay the agencies with that. So TikTok pays you, TikTok pays the agency. So you do not pay the agency. You get all your money. Thank you, Coach Rhonda. Appreciate you. That's right. I do have the confetti. I have the flash gold. The flash gold is the confetti. TikTok gave me the confetti as the flash gold, y'all. Um, he said, yes, I did. I'm looking for a new agent. You're looking for a new agent? Well, I am an agency. If you're currently with an agency, you can't join another agent creator network until you have ended that previous relationship. So let me know if you have questions. Thank you so much, friends. I appreciate you. 2 more confettis and we reach our goal. I posted about Sunday on school. Please check it out, everyone. Oh, well, thank you for that. Let me talk about that. Dr. Trish actually did very well in August. I will share later. Thank you so much. I love that. My agent pushes only a couple tracks on live, and they are terrible. I'm waiting on my time to expire. Okay, gotcha. Well, then I'm here. I'm here once that time expires. I'm here. I don't have requirements. I have strong encouragements. I tell people what you need to do. And I hate to say it, you know, it's probably sounding bad because I use this concept of feeding the beast. But it is to a certain extent. TikTok has this platform. So at the end of the day, I don't want you to think that you showing up, they're gonna instantly push people in your live. You're gonna get all these views. All your room's gonna get your room. That doesn't happen. You do have to feed the beast in the sense of engagement in your live. People have to engage in your live. Your live has to be active and activated with people commenting and connecting with you, connecting with each other, sharing the live out, tapping the screen, and gifting. All that has to work together. And because of that, that's when you'll see an improvement in your life. TikTok has recommendations on when you should go live. You got to pay attention to that as well. So there's a lot that goes on in here, but at the same time, if you're doing it, you'll see the improvement happening. You said, cross my fingers. I feel my gift gallery for 3rd week in a row. Look at you. That's it, friend. I love it. Love it. What's your trick? Are you doing the posting of your gift, your live goal for your gift gallery? That's a good one. See you all later. I have to prepare for my live stream. Thank you, E-Nurse. Appreciate you. Happy Labor Day, Vibe Wellness Woman. How you doing? Vibe Wellness Woman, we're talking about our live analytics. We are hitting 1 month. That's what the gold confetti is. We just celebrated 1 month of the agency, all of August. We're in September. So come in. Let me know if you got any wins for the month of August. If you compared July to August, what was your wins? How did you grow? How did you improve? What happened with your live stream? Okay, so that's what we're talking about. Folks in the agency, please let me know. Let me know. Nope, you have to overperform to get pushed out. We hit FYP this morning. There we go. And you definitely got to overperform. You got to overperform. TikTok wants you to be, like I said, you got to feed the beast. So, good morning. Happy Labor Day. Happy Labor Day, y'all. I find when I just hang and be myself, I get more people. When I try to do battles or boxes, it's sad. Is that the sad face? Well, okay, in this agency, we teach about battling. We encourage battling as another way to, first of all, get exposure. You're hopefully, in a perfect world, you're battling another live host. Their room is there. Their audience can easily click over and watch you, connect with you if they like your energy, if they like what you have to say, if they like you being yourself. They can come over. So it's a way to get more exposure. It's also a way to build community. It's a fun, interactive way to kind of say, okay, we're doing something a little different today. And people rally behind that, especially if they're your supporters. So they rally behind that, they come in and support. And then third, it's for your monetization goals. So I was not taught that when I was with the other agency. I was not taught that. I was not encouraged to battle. I was encouraged to battle, but I was not taught the whole purpose behind it. And because of that, I didn't battle as much. You guys know this. I didn't battle really at all until I had been going live constantly, daily, twice a day. I didn't do my first battle until March. I had started in January. I didn't do my first battle till March. And I only did a battle once a month, actually. So I think I did one in March, one late April, and maybe another one in May, and then Community Fest happened. And I did those battles. That's when I really started doing it. But ultimately, and I still don't do a whole lot of battling. I did 2 in the month of August, which was huge for me because I really don't battle. But I did 2 in the month of August, and just recognizing that it is a way to activate your room in a different way as well. Same for me. It was just, you must reach this number of diamonds and we will put you in a couple battles. Yeah. I talk about, what I teach is understanding. So the name Launch Your Income came from me wanting to understand this app, how to level up, how to launch my income. And so that's the name of the agency, because I really don't think it's one dimensional. It's not just battling, it's not just showing up. It is how you engage your audience. It is thinking very intentionally about other levers that you can offer. You can offer subscriptions. You can offer your service plus as other services you offer. If you have digital products or coaching and consultations, you can think about your gift gallery as another way to engage. There is the league. That's all to do with the gift gallery and battling and leaguing up and stuff. But all that plays into your live stream experience and how, again, you can launch your income. So I want people to understand different ways to do this. She will, you said, how often do we have to battle? How often? As often as you like. I don't have requirements on battling. However, like I said, there are people who make it part of their live stream. So there's a couple of people in the agency, they do little quick friendly battles in the beginning of their live and at the end. There's some people who do that. There's some people who participate in some of the campaigns. The campaigns require you to battle. So there's a few of them out there where if you sign up for that campaign, part of it is doing those matches on I guess throughout the week or the time period that the campaign is running. Some people have done the match weekends. So I think that's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday that you can sign up to participate in a match. And then some people just make it on occasion, like celebrating. That's it. So what we've been doing in the agency is that Friday we have our Friends and Learn battles. So we've been doing that as kind of a way to kind of get people to battle. And then Dr. Trish, are you in the room? Dr. Trish sent it on school. She said, I don't know if that was going to be a box battle. Was that a box battle or just a panel? She wanted to do an event on Sunday to do a conversation about how the agency has supported your growth in the last 30 days. I think she was going to make it battle form though. It was a way for people to bring in their friends and be in boxes and we compete and have like this elimination. I think that's what I heard. So I'll go back and look. Dr. Trish, if you're here, let me know what you put on school. Yes, and no one, hold on one second. I gotta catch up on comments. I missed something. Give me 1 second. I see you requesting me, Dr. Trish. Give me 1 second. Same for me. It's just reaching the number of diamonds. Okay, gotcha. Yes, no one wanted to talk to me about any of that. Okay, gotcha. My life really blew up in August. I added another 157 followers and had 132 gifters, and 14K views. I love it. I found out from the first time I scrolled TikTok to check it out. Your story, it inspired me. Thank you so much, Moonlight. I posted about Sundays, LYI, Celebration Live on school. Yes, please check it out, everyone. It was last week's stats, I think. Oh, that was last week's stats. That was just last week. That wasn't a whole month. I love it. Yes. I love that. That was so yes. Okay, you wanted to do a panel. That's it. Panel it is. Panel. Dr. Trish, I'm about to pull you up now, friend. Thank you all. I see your comments. Yes, things are going very well. Appreciate you, friend. Appreciate that. Everyone. Good morning. Thank you, Dr. Trish.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know too much about those boxes that are battling. I was in one um, in a coach's TikTok live, but I think that would probably defeat the purpose. I wanted to have more of like a panel where everybody comes in and gives their testimony as to how being a part of the agency. Sorry. I'm so sorry. The honking in the background. I wanted everybody to just come in and be in a box if they're willing to do so, camera on or camera off.
Okay.
Do you guys hear me?
I can. Yeah, the horn's there, but it's not bad.
Okay. Um, and just share their testimony. And as people are up and there's an audience in the room, you know, you will receive coins, I would imagine, as you're sharing your testimony, you're up there. But it's not like a battle, it's more like a time to celebrate and share our testimonies and have ideally your referral link ready in your bio. So if you're sharing a testimony,
I love that.
and someone in the room that's an audience wants to join, they'll use your referral link and go into your bio and use your referral link.
Love that.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. I'm open to suggestions.
No. I think it should be. If somebody has if they're pushing out the room, I mean, you could make it so that people co-host. That could be another way to do it instead of panels. So you can have up to 4 co-hosts, I believe, without it being a battle. I think that's how it works. You can have up to 4, and then
That we'll have to learn.
yeah, and then people can probably just swap in and swap out if they're in their room.
Yeah.
And so then they're in their own live.
That, though.
Huh?
I don't know how to do that. I'll have to learn how to like put the boxes up, and if I'm gonna have 4 co-hosts.
Okay. So if nothing else, I mean, the guest panel sounds great. Just start there, and then people can invite people to the room and share it out. And then people that want it, they can say, "Hey, send me a message, and I'll send you the link."
Yeah. And you know, just have like music in the background, you know, as people talk. And I mean, I don't know how it's gonna go, but I just, you know, I think it'll be good. And I hope a lot of people do want to participate. I put up an announcement on school. It's like the third announcement down from the top. And just let me know, guys, if you want to participate, ideally by end of day Wednesday, because I want to make a flyer and put up all of our little, you know, bio picture on it, that we'll be all participating in it, and we can use that to promote. And I also made another flyer, and I put it to my stories, just to let you guys know as well. And I mentioned, you know, some individuals in there. I didn't get everyone, but, you know, I primarily put up the members that joined from the very beginning. I might do some more and add everybody else little by little, but just be patient with me with that, because I don't have everybody's, I guess, handle. So I know I put up the ones I know, but I don't know everybody's yet. And I know Dr. Lisa has like 80 something members already. So check out your stories, and you're tagged in that as well, Dr. Lisa.
Okay, sounds good. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna use you as a guinea pig real quick if you don't mind.
Sure.
So I'm going to move you around on the boxes just really quickly. So this is my quick tutorial. I may use this even as content. So we'll see. I think I have the board up here, so maybe I won't use this content. We'll see. But essentially, I just wanted to talk about boxes real quick where you have the panels. And this right now is considered the grid panel. So or just it's just a grid panel. So essentially, when you have someone side by side, you can click the grid. And what happens if someone wants to come up, another box will show up for people so that they can see 2 people in this grid. So 2 or 3 people in this grid.
So Dr. Lisa, I'm sorry to cut you off. So I requested, and you went into the little co-host little thingy at the bottom, and you saw. Okay.
You requested, and I went to the guests, the 2 people.
Okay.
The 2 people, the blue and pink person next to each other. That's the guest feature. Co-host is like the rings, the interlocking rings. That's the co-host rings that you're clicking. There's also a link in there, but that's a different shape. But
what's the difference between those two? Because for some reason they confuse me.
Co-host is someone who is actually in their room. So if you left my live, started your live, and then you click the interlocking rings, you would see the list of names of other people who are potentially live that you can request to come into their room. So when you get that little pop up on your screen when someone's trying to come in your room and see if they can get invited into your room, they're using co-host.
Okay.
So that's the co-host feature.
Okay.
The guest feature is in your room. So you as a viewer, you click the feature. See, I'm going to show you from my phone. So this is your view. My view as a live host is different, but for your view, it's the two people. You click the little two people. That's what you clicked. And so you click that feature, and then you click to invite to come up. And on my side, it shows up as like a little invite box. It'll have a 1 next to it. And then I essentially click that little 2-person, and I accept your request. So that same 2-person feature is where you can change the grid box. There's a little spin wheel in the top corner. If you click the spin wheel, you can change the way the box looks. So I can change you right now, and I'm clicking what's called the fixed panel. So this is another way of doing it. So I clicked the fixed panel. I was on the grid at first. And so then you have the feature where you can have, you can change it out to be a fixed grid, a 4-person fixed grid. So there's 4 people there. You can change your grid to be 4-person. Your fixed panel will be 4-person, or I can click grid and I can change it to be the grid boxes here. Okay? And then you can change it to look like a regular small panel where it's just you in the corner. Okay? So you can change your boxes. I just wanted to make sure I show that so people can see the different ways to have their panels set up if you want to have a panel feature. I personally like the side by side, but some people prefer other ways of looking at it.
Okay, so I guess it would depend on who wants to participate on Sunday's event, and then we can talk about how I should do it.
Yes. Yeah, we can talk about how you want to do it. I mean, obviously, if you want to send something to school and just maybe have people share a couple wins, I think that's important. Like I was sharing earlier, when you look at your July numbers versus your August numbers, like what are some wins that you see? I know some people are sharing them in the WhatsApp, but you shared it today in the live stream. Anybody else have wins, go ahead and share it in the live stream. But essentially, yeah, I think that's important for people to see their wins, and then just recognizing that, just sharing their testimony. If they have something they want to speak to, or maybe an individual or two that they've been in their live rooms and they've supported back, and they didn't know them before the month of August. And so just a lot of that's happening. People are meeting new people and enjoying people's live streams and growing and learning together. So that's the beauty of it as well. And there's so many other collaborations that have happened. I mean, people have brought different people in the room as panelists and speakers as well. So I think that's important. So we can share all those different wins. But I want people to obviously track your numbers, track what's going on, and make sure that you're supporting your community as you're growing. Okay.
Okay, so we'll see who wants to participate. The announcement is in school, everybody, so go ahead and let me know, and then I guess I can follow up with you, Dr. Lisa, and plan out how it would be done.
Okay, sounds good. Appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Be able to do it.
All right, appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Lisa.
You're welcome. Okay, and to click somebody's down, you click their box and their screen pops up, and you can click disconnect. You don't have to do that. They can disconnect themselves. I say that now because I think that was kind of a maybe that was a thing in the past that the host had to let you down. The person can let themselves down. Okay, the host does not have to let you down. Thank you for your intentions. Thank you guys all for the gifts. I saw it. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for the support. But yeah, the host does not have to let the person down. It is up to the person to let themselves down. And when you do bring yourself down, or if the host lets you down, there's a screen that pops up that tells you all that happened in that live stream in terms of how many gifts you've gotten, how long you were there, how many points you received. So all that is. Boxes are always a challenge for me. Really? Boxes are? Yeah, yeah. I mean, obviously, you want to pick a box that makes sense for your live stream and the flow of it. This month, I feel like my wins are not in the numbers, but they will be. There you go, friend. Take a look though. I mean, pay attention to your diamonds, pay attention to your growth. Just pay attention to what's happened in terms of your hours. You know what I'm saying? So how long have you gone live? And so if you're saying it's stagnant, then what gets measured, what gets measured gets done. So if you're like, okay, you know what, things are even for me. July versus August, they're similar. How do you start moving the needle this September? What are you doing differently? Oh, sorry, laugh out loud. Let me know if I missed something. Oh no, I missed the good part. What you miss, friend? You didn't miss the good part. We still going. Thank you all for being here. Let me know if you have questions. Dr. Trish was just sharing within on Sunday. I have to see what time. I didn't see the school post as of yet. But Dr. Trish said she posted in school plans to do a group panel live. She wanted to do a panel live where she was celebrating. I see it now. It says LYI 1 month celebration. That's what it is. Box Live, Sunday the 17th, the 7th, sorry, Sunday the 7th at 6 p.m. Eastern. And so she's doing that. So that's in there. So make sure you take a look and comment so she knows that you saw it. And you guys can participate if you choose to. Happy 1 month anniversary. Love it, love it, love it. That's what we celebrate. 1 month, y'all. But, yes, so 1 month. I see you guys. Thank you for all the comments. Appreciate the engagement in the room. So thank you so much. So let's keep commenting and engaging. Let me know if you have questions. What I asked of you all, here's my question to the room. So we got people from the agency in the room. I want you to tell me what your win is. So Dr. Trish said she looked at her analytics for July. She went from, I think it was 5K diamonds to 32K diamonds. She went from, what was it? 17 followers in July, 39 followers in August. So she's doubled. She's tripled in some places too, quadrupled in some other places. So, so she's really grown. Did you see season 1 when you went live today? I did not. I didn't. What was that? Coach Chantel, let me know if you want to come up. What is season 1? I didn't see season 1. What is that? To teach them how to manage boxes, how to manage your boxes. You know, yeah, when you click Phenomenal, when you click your guest feature, you know you can move them around. You can switch out the panels. It's that little settings wheel in the corner. So it's that little settling, you said hard hustling works. What is hard hustling? What's that mean? I have something new with challenges in the live studio. I have something new with challenges in the live studio. Oh, you use Chantel. I don't know if I knew that. You said hustling. Is that what you're doing? You're hustling in August. Well, you're gonna really be hustling in September. I love it. I'm confused, Chantel. So, are you a live studio user? I really want to learn live studio. I'm tempted to try it on my laptop. I am really tempted to try it out. But my speaker's been acting funny on my laptop. I may need to get a new laptop, y'all. Oof. I hope I don't, but I might have to. You said I saw that too. Interesting. Yes. Wins. I learned how to battle. Look at you. I have increased subscribers. I'm getting analytics. Wait a minute, subscribers is key, friend. If you increase subscribers in the month of August, yes, that is a huge win, okay? Okay. I love that. You said I increased subscribers too. There we go. I love it. I have no idea. Yes, subscribers are key, friends. I'm just going to say, as you have people who commit to your benefits and your live stream in that way, that's a win. That's a win. That's part of your monetization, but that's a win. So keep that in mind. You want to constantly improve your subscribers. Bob Wellness Woman, you asked to come up. I'm accepting now. Let me know if you meant to do that. I always want to check with people before I accept, just in case you didn't know that you had clicked it. Yes. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Hello.
Hello. I hurt my hand yesterday in pickleball, so it's just too hard to text right now. I'm soaking it in some ice.
Sorry to hear that.
I got too aggressive. We won, but I got aggressive. And we were so silly, but I hurt my hand, so I'm trying to give my right hand a little rest. I wanted to say that I'm hoping everybody's stats went up in spite of all the different things that were going on with TikTok in July. Oh, but what I wanted to say was, I really did not. I did go on almost every single day. I did, but I didn't do weekends because I felt like I needed to give myself a break. My lives are, 2.5 hours, and it's not just engagement. It's teaching.
Right.
And as Dr. I know Trish knows, and you know, Lisa, that's exhausting. And then afterwards, I still have a full day of clients and podcasts and all that. So I had to give myself a break. So I was concerned about how my stats were going to be coming back, because whenever I take those days off, I take a hit in my posting stats. But it's like, I just need a break. But ultimately, it did not matter. In fact, I did better than I did last month. So I learned that in some ways less is more, because when I do take those days off, I'm more re-energized to give it all I have during the week. And those 2 days off, I work every single day. I just have to take care of my clients, but I also plan, for the TikTok and all of that, because I haven't figured out a way to go on 7 days a week and keep up with everything. I just, even though I'm an empty nester, I still have a life and family and all that. But that's what I learned, because I was really concerned about my stats, because when you don't, I learned that when you're not doing something on the platform, your followers will go down. Which is so mean-spirited, but they want you on here 24/7, and I'm not kidding. That is really, if you're on 24/7, you get rewarded with that. I did an experiment a week ago or so where I was on almost 24 hours in different capacities, but I did not post, and I didn't lose any followers.
Interesting.
Not one. Whereas when I just did my regular thing and didn't post, I would lose, maybe 3 or 4 followers, and if I was gone longer than 2 days, up to 6 or 7 followers, or maybe more.
Wow.
So, but and I don't know. I guess I don't think people take a lot of time to unfollow you. The system does that some kind of way.
Well, the system is always banning accounts. That's part of it. So you got to go in and clear out those banned accounts.
They weren't real people.
Maybe. You do have to go clear out those banned accounts. People do unfollow. They do. Some people do clear out their follower accounts and who they're following quite frequently. I will be honest with you. I mean, when you really think about it, the max you can follow is 10,000 people. So there's people who will do all that following and get to 10,000, and they're like, wait a minute, I can't follow anymore. So they go in and unfollow. So that happens.
Well, now let me ask you this: is there some kind of not correlation? What's the word I'm looking for? Some kind of balance you have to maintain between following and followers? Like, is it 2 to 1, or 30, 70, or?
Okay, so I don't know if there's a real answer to this. I do know there's a couple different strategies people use. There's the strategy you'll see all the time where people have like under 500 followers, sometimes under like 200 followers, and they have like thousands. They're in like the double digits, triple digits. So just recognizing that they have like a lot of they have a lot of followers, but they have a lot of people, a low number of people they're following. I think that's strategic because they're following within their niche, and they're very strict about who they follow back. And because of that, they're very niche specific in terms of how their For You page and their following page is populated.
That makes sense to me. When I first got started, I was in one of the rooms that you came from as well. And their philosophy was that if you go in an engagement room and you don't want to just tag people, you want to follow people also. And they had a terminology for it when you greet people but don't follow them.
Yeah. TikTok, real quick. TikTok gave me a new flash goal. It's called the Budding Heart. This is for the Fantastic Journey. I'm not sure. That just popped up in my feed. So I don't know what that is, but that's the Budding Heart. I pinned it just in case somebody wants to support the flash goal.
Oh, I see that.
I was like, I don't know where that came from, but I think that's part of the Fantastic Journey. Look at you, phenomenal. Thank you
Yeah.
for that.
That one right there.
Yeah.
Okay. So did that
Appreciate
help
you.
with my goal came up on its own?
It came up on its own as a flash goal for me. I think this is part of the Fantastic Journey. And is it showing up? Oh, thank you so much, phenomenal. Yay. Appreciate you. But yeah, I don't know where that came from.
I also see as we're tapping, it's different. Is that just for the holiday?
I don't know. You're talking about the confetti? They rolled out the confetti once before. What was that month? Was that in June, March, May or June? We got this confetti type hearts.
Yes.
Yeah. So I don't know if there's you said this exclusive team gift. Thank you so much for that, for the Fantastic Journey. Yes, appreciate you. They I don't know why they're doing it. So I didn't get a chance to look at any of the messages before I came on TikTok to see if there was some kind of correlation to that. So I have no idea why we're seeing the new confetti. They did it once before. Okay, wait a minute. Chantel may know. Hold on. Yes, I'm seeing season 1, the new chapter with new challenges. Must be the journey. Huh. Okay, so she's seeing some type of campaign that's happening. I think I understood that, Chantel. Where you're saying you're seeing something relating to this. I know the Fantastic Journey. I went to the webinar last week, and I knew they were trying to roll that out. It was in a warm up period last week, and now I think we're in the main period of it. And so when you, that's what I was going to talk about with stickers. When you change, you know, you can change your badge for your fan club to be whatever your subscription badge name is. So that's why you guys see Lisa. So if you go into your subscribers, you can change the badge name and it will show up in your fan club as well. Also, your stickers that are in your subscription, if you click add stickers under your fan club area, it will add those same stickers. You can pick up to 15 to add to your fan club. And so you want to do that because they give you a couple other exclusive stickers, like the one with the sunglasses, the heart with the sunglasses, and so your fan club can get those stickers. So they're really trying to engage the fan club, and I was sharing earlier in the week, I think the correlation is with this new super fan rolling out in pretty much 14 days now. I think it's going to coincide with that as well as having this Fantastic Journey. So you're really going to have an opportunity to rally your fan club in the next 2 weeks. Super fan subscriptions is going to roll out, and then you can rally your fan club some more, even with the super fan club out as an option.
The super fan and subscriptions are going to end up being one and the same, right?
No.
Oh, okay.
They're two separate types of subscriptions. So think about subscriptions as an umbrella term. You'll have subscriptions for your content. So if you want to have a group chat, you can have that. If you want to have your video content for your subscribers, you can have that. So there's a subscription that is for your content, that is content focused. And then you'll have a subscription called Superfan for your live stream. And it's only one subscription for your live stream. It's called Superfan. And that Superfan subscription is $9.99. So there's 2 different types of subscriptions. One that focuses on your content, one that focuses on your live.
Right now, it's a combination of both those things.
You're gonna have to commingle them. You're gonna have to separate them in a way that your content. So mine is commingled right now too, because I post content for my subscribers, and then also plan to do live streams for my subscribers. Those are 2 separate subscriptions people will have to purchase. If you want to see my content that is sub-only content and be a part of a group chat and some other stuff that you can have for your subscribers, that's one separate subscription. And if you want to come to a live only for my super fans, those subscribers, that's a different subscription type.
Okay, so basically all the content stuff is one side,
yep.
and the sub live is another side.
Yep, the live stream stuff is separate. Yep, like if you want to have a live stream chat only for your subscribers, that's part of the super fan.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 separate subscriptions. And people will have to purchase separately. So if they want to be part of the live stream experiences that you offer, maybe your sub-only live. I think about people who do cooking or the fitness or the yoga. I mean, you can have a subscription that you do sub only activities, sub only live activities for those subscribers. So they can participate in that. And then you can have the thing that you do where they want to engage with your content, or if you have a digital product you want to give them, some other things that you want to offer, that's part of your content based subscription.
Okay. Where can I go for the verbiage for that so I can start explaining this to people? Because people are still buying subscriptions.
That's not a bad thing.
Okay. Yeah. Well, and I know that they're grandfathered in for 3 months.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's not a bad thing. That's not bad at all. Because they get locked into that price come the 15th. If they buy the subscription in your live, it's going to be based on the new pricing.
Okay.
So anybody who does it now is good.
Where can I go for the messaging of that to make
Go
sure
to your
I'm doing it
subscription.
right?
Go to your subscription. Go to your subscription page, and there should be a tab at the top that speaks to subscribe. They call it the subscription upgrade, and there's a tab that you should be able to click to.
Yes, I did see that.
Mhm.
Okay.
And if you don't see it, they sent a system notification. So go into your system notifications. There should be something there as well.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Well, thank you. I'm still trying to decide. Am I going to go live today because it's Labor Day and I'm supposed to be resting? But I think I'm going to go live today because it's just another Monday.
That's how I felt about it. It's like, I'm sitting around the house anyway.
It's just another Monday. Okay. Thank you, Dr. Lisa.
You're welcome. All right, take care.
You too.
All right, friends. Thank you so much for being here. Let me know if you have any questions. If you are new to my live stream, I am a creator network. I am an agency. So people who are asking questions, connecting, they are part of the agency. Vibe Wellness Woman, Dr. Trish, people in the chat. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all. If you want to join the agency, it is free. So I have that question there because people say, do you pay for agencies? Do you not? You do not pay for a creator network agency. You do not pay for that. TikTok, as you go live, TikTok gives you up to 53% of your diamonds, your rewards you earn. Thank you, Miss Darlene. Thank you for being a title gifter. And then TikTok takes the remainder difference. They take the difference from your live. And then ultimately in that difference, they pay the agencies a small percentage. And so because of that, as you're going live, you're getting training, you're getting hosting strategy, monetization strategies, you're getting understanding of different incentives and programs out there. You also are getting advocacy if something happens to your account, like you're in violation or you get banned. The agency can send an inquiry on your behalf. And so you get all that support to make sure you're going to go live. And we talk about consistency and engagement. Thank you so much, Quetta. Thank you for those donuts. Thank you for the daily heart knees. Appreciate you. Oh, look at that. Thank you so much, Coach Rhonda, for the stickers. I see you guys. Yes. Not Coach Rhonda. That was Social Nanos with the sticker showing. Yes. And so thank you so much for the support. So agencies are there. Appreciate you are there to support you. And I've in the month of August, I got to test out the violation rule. So I sent in an inquiry for somebody who was going to be suspended for 4 days. They got their life back in 24 hours. So just know that that's where an agency can step in and advocate for you. Okay. So hello, good morning, everyone. How you doing, V and K and everything? Appreciate you. So Carrie, thank you for the good day. Appreciate you as well. Pure Intentions. How are you flying in with that 27? Yes, yes. Oh, look here. You said nice. Yes, I've been tested, y'all. Tested and won. We'll see how this goes in the future, but I've been tested. But at the end of the day, I teach you all about staying in compliance and stuff like that. Somebody's comment got filtered, so maybe rework it. I didn't see it, friends. Thank you so much for supporting the live. I see all of you. Thank you so much for the support. I'm gonna set my code. So, and you guys see the glitter flowing because we are 1 month in. We are growing. If you are new to my agency, if you're new and you want to join the agency, you want to click the link in the left corner. You can click the link. I can see if you're eligible. TikTok does have rules about eligibility. You got to make sure you're not with the Creator Network already. You only have one per person. Even though you have multiple accounts, it's one per person. And you also have to make sure, thank you, Luna, you also have to make sure that you are not in violation at the time. Thank you for being the title gifted for the hand hearts. Look at you. Appreciate that, friend. Thank you so much. And then you also have to make sure you're in compliance with TikTok where you're not in violation at the time of applying. And then what else? You got to be in the U.S. or Canada for my agency as well. So if you want to join, you have to be in the U.S. or Canada. Um, so let's talk though. Let's talk, Miss Darlene. I know I didn't get a chance to go on the WhatsApp yet. Um, so I want you guys to tell me wins. We are in September. This is day one. This is our anniversary. Okay, we have completed 1 full month as an agency. All right, so if you are new here and you're in the agency, let me know how's things going for you. What's your plan for going live? And if you have gone live, let's know some wins. Let's hear some wins for you all. Okay, so if you looked at your July data and now you're here August, what's changed? What's improved? Vibe Wellness came up. Dr. Trish's talk. Coach Rhonda shared some stats. I want to hear some wins, y'all. Sequetta, I know you're going live for 30 days straight. Naya Beauty, what was your question a little while ago when Vibe Wellness was up? You asked a question and I don't think I answered, friend. Naya Beauty, what was your question? It's way up in the chat now. If you don't mind sharing it for me. Yay, yes, agency. Thank you so much, friend. Let me know if you want to come up and ask your question. I think you asked a question, and I don't know if you got an answer. Anybody else ask questions while I was talking? I'm happy to revisit it if you had a question. So just let us know your wins. Let me know your wins. If you have any wins that you want to report. I know we talked about people having increased diamonds, increased followers, increased subscribers, increased views, increased likes. So there's been a lot that's happened. I tell you guys, what gets measured gets done. What gets measured gets done. So if you're looking at your data, I want you to look at your live analytics all the time. If you're looking at your data, then you figure out what you want to improve. Is it your hours you're going live? We've had increased hours too. I did a post in school on my win. Did you really? Coach Chantel, you did a post? Okay, I'm gonna have to go back and look. I need to go look at the WhatsApp in the school. We have both communities. I did not do any work today, y'all. I woke up slow this morning, super slow. I was Labor Day in it this morning. So I'm gonna go in and check afterwards. What device to use to better see and manage the live? Hard to see using from cell phone. You know what? So I'm going to say off the jump, the live studio feature is better for seeing. I know that obviously it's a laptop or computer that you're using, so it is better. However, I don't use it, so I don't know all the functionality and features of it, so I can't speak to it from personal usage. Anybody who uses it on a regular basis, I know Dr. Trish does, or I don't know if she's still using it. She did use it. Pals, she's been using it lately. She had a speaker audio issue with her connection though. And then Coach Chantel, is that you? Are you saying you use it also? Let me know who else uses it. I got the courage to hit the live button and just finished day 8 of my 30-day run. I love it. I love it. You are doing great. Hello, Lighthouse. How are you, friend? Thank you so much. Kim, how are you doing, friend? Nurse practitioner Michelle, thank you for the populars. Good morning, my favorite four. How are you, friend? Yes. How are you? Fees, how are you doing? Good morning, everybody. Come on in. I appreciate all you coming in, chatting it up. Good morning. I'm a Mac user. It doesn't work on Macs, right? No, it does not work on Macs. Nope. That's the downside of Live Studio. It is only for PCs. Yes, only for PC users. Thank you so much, friends, coming in. I see you all. So yes, only for PCs. Naya Beauty, anybody from thank you so much, friend. Anybody from using it have any feedback about it? Who uses the Live Studio? Any feedback? Let us know. Good morning, everyone. How are you, friend? Thank you for coming in. Let me know if you have any questions, Fee, as well. Fees. Appreciate you. Is it Fess? Those are 2 S's. Fess, red stick. I don't know what that means, friend. Let me look at your profile. Louisiana, you're a Louisiana person. You doing? I don't know what that means. I have the studio app on my phone. Live Studio on your phone. You're thinking about TikTok Studio. They really should have changed the names because that is confusing. TikTok Studio is one thing. Live Studio is for the computer. So it will be on your computer. I'm doing good. Completed day 21 of my indefinite go live daily daily challenge. You said I don't know when I'm gonna stop this, but right now it's indefinite, huh? I love it. I love that. He said it's my indefinite daily challenge. I love it. Yes. You know what? Honestly, that's how I started, friend. I said 30 days, and hey, I'm still 9 months later, y'all. 9 months later. I have not stopped either. Um, there is definitely a learning curve. It is a learning curve. To use a live studio. I'm going to try it again. Okay, yes, it is a learning curve. I have TikTok Studio apps on my iPhone. Um, yeah, so Coach Chantel, we're talking about the live studio. It's TikTok live studio. It's specific to your computer. That's where you can have the feature to go live from your computer. So yeah, I had it on my other account. This account I need to see. I'm gonna see if I can set it up. I haven't done it though. My other account would show up on my computer. This account at first was not letting me go on my computer. So I think it works now. When I did shop, I think I was able to do something and get it to work. So I need to go ahead and see if I can get the live studio on my computer for my laptop. When Luna said win 3 new followers in July, 25 new followers in August. D5 in July, D1 now. What? That is a huge win, friend. My goodness. Now, I know you started going. I know we had some a little bit of a snafu early on for Luna, but you got up and running. Yay, that's good, Luna. So Luna, how many days a week do you go live? Were you doing live daily in the last week? Let me know. Yes, Luna. I know you had a little rocky start, but you going 4 days. Okay, good. Question: What's this season one, the new chapter thing? What are y'all seeing? I'm not seeing what y'all see. Is it in my live? What in the world? Oh, is that fantastic? Season one, the new chapter thing. Is that Fantastic Journey? I wonder if that's Fantastic Journey. I wonder if that's Fantastic Journey. But they said that was season two. I'm not sure. Brand new live journey. I don't know what this is. Y'all, there's so many campaigns. TikTok has so many campaigns. What are y'all seeing? They got the Rising Stars. Unlock. I'm looking now. Y'all got me looking at all the campaigns in here. Um, I don't know, y'all. There's so many campaigns. I signed up for I think the America's Next Challenge, and then I have I think it's a live journey. I see the journey. I did not sign up. It happened automatically. Interesting. That must be you guys. That must be part of requested. Dr. Trish, you requested. Okay. Give me 1 second. I made it up. Made it to one of Luna's lives, and she was great. Luna is great. I love you guys. You guys are just naturals. I'm just gonna say that right now. You guys often are nervous and shy for no reason because y'all naturals. Okay, what you seeing, Dr. Trish? What do you see?
Yeah, it showed up after my live. And I guess live journey, new stage reached. And so I clicked on the little arrow and it says season one, the new chapter. And I'm like, what? It says September 1st, 2025 to November 23rd, 2025. And I'm in stage two. I'm like, I am? I didn't even know I was in stage one. So it says 4 points from the next stage and quick pass times one. I have no idea what this is.
So you guys, well, let me say this: you must have signed up for something. I see Live Journey. It's a campaign. It's not something I joined yet. It says join Live Journey. I guess I need to join it, but it's a campaign in here, and so there's all these types of campaigns that's going on, and there's different challenges. And let me see. I'm gonna click it.
Yeah, and it says weekly challenges. Next update, 6 days, 15 hours, 2 minutes.
Okay.
And then it has like little I don't know boxes. It says go live on 3 separate days. And then create live events and go live on time. Post 3 highlights as videos. And then there's another page, or like you scroll down, but I took screenshots as like milestone challenges. And like, I don't know. It's just so much.
It's just too much.
It is. Like for me, my brain doesn't like I need a 101 basics course on this stuff.
Well, so the campaigns, so they do send webinars. That's what I've noticed. So they will send you an inbox for a webinar for a campaign you signed up for. But what I will tell you, I have yet to do a challenge, but that one I might do. Yes. So what I will tell you is to go in, look at your challenges for the month. There's quite a few challenges in there for the month of September. Go in and look at it because again, it requires you to participate in a way that you probably don't currently engage on the live stream. And so because of that, you're going to get more visibility because you're participating in the campaign. You're going to get a little bit more support from TikTok because you're a campaign participant. Okay? So just know that that's a strategy people use. They're doing these campaigns quite a bit too. And then it requires you to do different things that maybe you wouldn't have done. Like sometimes they do have the battles. Sometimes they have requirements of how long you go live. Sometimes they have where in the Fantastic Journey, that one popped up and was like somebody had to give me the button heart. And I was like, I didn't know that was even a thing. So just know that that's part of the campaign.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's probably like I was doing something, and then it's like TikTok saying, "Yeah, you did that, but you didn't do this, and we're gonna put you in this thing. So read up, girl."
Exactly. Exactly. All right. All right. Thanks a lot, friend. You're welcome. Vibe Wellness Woman, you said, where are the campaigns? Campaigns are, thank you all some sugar. I see the stickers. Happy anniversary. Y'all, we celebrate. We all are celebrating. This is our anniversary. And so, yes, we celebrating. So keep going, y'all. That's what this is all about. The campaigns, if you go to your live studio, I'll show it from my other phone. If you go to your live studio, give me 1 second. So shop page, I'm on my shop page. I'm gonna go to TikTok Studio. Oh, TikTok Studio. Let me change my view for you all so you guys can see it. TikTok Studio. You go there, click TikTok Studio. You see Tools and Live. I'm gonna go to the live side. So live side, live side. What's that? What does it say? Season 1 here. Oh, that's what you guys were talking about. So on this phone, it shows up. Season 1 here. Ready to get a new chapter. Let's see. Live journey. That's what we're talking about. Okay. New chapter. Okay, this is the live journey stuff. Oh, I tell you, TikTok, we doing stuff. Look at that, y'all. Interesting. Different rewards. I like that, TikTok. That's what y'all were talking about. Sign up for the live journey. Make sure you guys do it. That's a good one. But anyway, to answer your question, Vibe Wellness Woman, if you scroll down, so that stuff was there. Campaigns. The way it shows up on my screen. Stop it. Doesn't like me doing it. Okay. Then you got all these campaigns. You got some down here. And then you got some down here that you can scroll over to. All that's there. Okay. So yeah, that's what that was. Okay, you guys. And then see, when I came live, what happened is that I don't think I saw that. I went straight to the live event though. So I seemed like I should have saw that, but I didn't see that. So that's where you find the campaigns at, friends. So definitely go click on a campaign. Patrick, I was busy and searching for this email for Zoom and didn't see it last night. You check your spam folder. Maybe I'm going to your spam. Somebody else said I was going to their junk spam folder. You said, yes, that's it. Okay, I like that, y'all. I'm just going to say, from September to November, y'all should be hitting all those milestones. Happy first sign up month 25 for some 25 minutes, 45 minutes. Look at there. I love that. Okay, so yes, so y'all should, maybe it's my journey. Yes, 2.0. That's it. Yeah, that's what it is. It's Oh, no, no, no. It says begin journey. Let's see. Let me see this one. So live journey. It says join. This is my other phone. Do I want to join it? I don't know if I'm gonna join it on this phone. But it says live journey. So here. Stage 1. Because this I haven't been going live on this one. So I'm on stage 1. 4 points for the next stage and exclusive stickers. So you got how many stages? Oh my gosh. How many stages does it TikTok? Oh my gosh. 60 stages. Oh Lord. To November. I guess it wraps up around Thanksgiving. You see that? That's around Thanksgiving. TikTok, how many stages? 60. Weekly challenges. You got weekly challenges in here. Yes. I love that for y'all. For us. I love that for us. Some things I sign up for. Yes, I love this. We're going to do this, y'all. 60 stages for one a day. Oh, is that it? Okay, there we go. Okay, I wasn't thinking of that way, iridescent. So to your point, yeah, one a day. Okay. Interesting, interesting. TikTok be bugging. TikTok trying to make y'all, I tell y'all, TikTok. Okay? TikTok's like, look at y'all, what y'all gonna be doing? TikToking. That came up from my live today. It told me to go live again today for 30 minutes. Ooh, how long did you go live for the first time? How long did you stay live? All right, I'm doing it. There we go. There we go. Dr. Trish, you're like, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Dr. Trish had 32K diamonds for the month of August. I'm just going to put that out there. Now, I know that was her business, but she put it in the chat. So, she had that many diamonds. She's like, an hour and a half. Okay, Doctor. So TikTok said go live another 30 minutes. They wanted you to do 2 hours. Ooh. Most people, like I said, most people say you really see a difference when you get to 2.5 to 3 hours. So if you're going daily and you get to the point where you're going 2.5 to 3 hours, that's when you start seeing a difference in your live stream and how TikTok is prioritizing you. But it does require you to put in that much time. Now, not everybody's doing that though. Has anyone been seeing the Maple Magic campaign? I've seen it pop up here. It was just up here. Yes, with the pancakes. That's cute. Oh, different things you gotta do. Interesting. That it runs throughout the month of September. Oh, nice. I know TikTok for TikTok. TikTok. Congratulations. What? Yes. Yes, Dr. Trish was been doing it. She's been embracing the battles. You know that too. So she's been embracing. So she's been doing that too. Oh wow, yeah. We doing big things here, y'all. We are doing big things. So someone said if you go live that long, but the room isn't rooming, it won't help. Well, if the room is not rooming, there's a couple of different things. In the beginning, it's not going to be rooming, but it helps over time. So if you did 30 days of doing that consistently, your room should be rooming. Now, again, let me say my caveat to that is that you got to make sure you're asking people to engage in your live, sharing the live out, liking your screen, commenting. Has to be engagement. To cut on the screen and not have any engagement, no, that's not going to be helpful. So you got to make sure that you're activating your room and people are actually engaging in your live. So that's going to be most important. That engagement matters. What was the name of the one you just showed with 60 stages? When you go live, Coach Rhonda, when I was on the live home screen, I think this is what Coach Chantel was saying and Coach Trish, when you go on the live home screen, all I did was go here and it's right here. It said it right here. Now, I did not, I feel like I didn't see this, but I didn't look for it. Because when I go live, what I do, typically it could have been sitting there and I just go straight to this section. So it could have been sitting there and I just didn't pay attention to it. So when I get off, I'm going to look. But I know I don't remember seeing it. I don't recall seeing it, but I didn't stop either. I just went straight to the event scheduling. Black Spot, how you doing? I'm always blessed. The weirdos always try to tag. Hold on, I got TikTok turned it off for me. Hold on 1 second. You said the weirdos trying to tag along in the other room business can't do nothing. Along in other people's business, can't do anything. You know what? You can turn off. You can turn off the invites. I need to do a video. That's the video I need to do first. That's the video I'm gonna do first. I'm gonna try my best to do it. I should have just screenshot. I just screenshot one person, but before, so I think I have it in my camera roll. So when you get those co-host requests, don't accept those. First of all, you can turn that off. You can also people who are in your room who are trolling. You can make it so that you have an audience control if you feel like your content is for a more mature audience. And you said, I'm new here. How you doing, Adrian? Um, and so you can turn that off as well. So you don't, I'm sorry, you can turn that on, the audience control, and you can mute and block people. I say all the time, my mute and block be on swivel. I do it instantly when people are inappropriate. What did I miss? We were talking about the campaigns, Coach Jesse. Doing well, just here to learn. You are in the right room, friend. I am a creator network agency. So many of the people interacting here are already in the agency. We're 89 people strong. If you're interested and you don't belong to an agency, you're welcome to join. You can just click the link in the corner. It is free. You do not pay an agency. TikTok pays you. TikTok pays the agency. That's how this goes. I got a phone call. Okay, so one of the things we talked about, we were just talking about, how you doing, Rose Gold? How's everything going, friend? Coach Jesse, what we were just talking about, this is my shop page. You see where it says tools, it's the live studio, tools alive. When you first come in, we were just talking about how there's a new campaign or new challenge, I guess that's the way to say it, where it is helping you increase your live streaming. So you have these different milestones and goals you need to meet, and you'll get badges for it. That's the way I see this. So take a look at this campaign, take a look and see what you can do. And this runs through September through November, right leading up to Thanksgiving. So that's what's going to happen. So that campaign is there, or that challenge is there. So I think we all should be participating in it. When I get off, I'm going to definitely take a look at it. Hopefully I get credit for some stuff that I've done because I've gone live today. So we'll see. Okay, great. So yeah, that's what we were just talking about. People kept on mentioning season one. I didn't see it. So when I went live today, I did schedule this as a live event, and I just went straight to my live event. So I think I scrolled too quickly and I just never saw it. So that's what happened. But it does seem like something we all should be clicking to and participating in. And I told you guys this yesterday. Was that yesterday's live? I said TikTok used to show us our progress in these badges. You used to see in a little badge format how long you had gone live, how many diamonds you collected. They now do that screen, like if you hit a milestone, you'll get a screen that showed how many hours you have clocked in or how many diamonds if you hit a milestone. But it used to be a screen like this where you can see in real time the badges that you've collected along the way based on the hours you clocked in your diamonds. I don't see that anymore. So I think maybe this is a way to change that out. So, okay, great. Thank you so much. Hey, Trisha T. So do we have to go into that event screen to do our lives, to schedule your lives? You know, I've been doing it lately. I do think it's a good practice to schedule it out, even if you do it right before you go live. I like it. One of the features it offers, and I'm going to show it to you because I'm going to schedule out my next live. Let me turn my mirror off. How you doing, worship? Thank you so much for being here. So I'm going to turn this on. I'm going to schedule my live. I'm going to fake schedule my live because I just realized this is my other account. So I'm going to fake schedule my live. So this is my shop account. So keep in mind when you schedule out your live, one thing it does is that it defaults to shop. Don't know why TikTok does that to people. They should stop that. It should just default to regular live. But it does default to shop. And because it defaults to shop, it also automatically toggles on your audience control. You can turn it on or turn it off. It's up to you if you want to have that on. Toggling it into, it says that it has to be 18 years and older. So make sure you have the right audience. So I'm going to toggle this off just so that you guys see it. And then when you put in the time, you can put in your time. I'm going to put 11. Let's see. and then it set it there. This is like acting like a shoppable. So I'm going to create this. I'll delete it, but I want to show you the next screen. I'm going to delete this, but I'm going to show you the next screen. So it says create. So it creates the live, and then I'll say done. And then it creates the live. So the live is here. The very last line, it says, add this link to your videos. I've been toggling this on, and I was somebody who actually didn't always toggle that on. I did it on occasion, and I would just exit out of the screen oftentimes. That's a good feature because if you read it clearly, it says the link will be added until the end of the event. It's going to be added to all your videos, all videos, any video content you have. The link to join your live, the link to this announcement. I'm sorry, this live event is going to be added. So anybody who's seeing your content will see that you have a live event happening. And so that's helpful because people might be seeing a video from a month ago, but that's there for you. Okay, so I always now toggle that on, and that way people can see your content. And then from here, you can go, obviously, you can go live, you can share it out, you can post content, you can add this link to other content you're creating. Well, I never knew that. Yeah. So you can add this link to your stories. You can add it to any videos you post, because this is a link that is part of your, if you're doing content. Let me show you real quick. So we have it there. So I'm going to show you guys. So if I was to create a video, so we're going to pretend like I'm doing a video. Okay. Let's say we'll just do a video of me. Hey, me, I'm talking, I'm going live. Look at me. Okay, so that's there. Let's say, what happened? TikTok was like, I don't know what you just did. So let me just do it. Let me just pick an old video from my. I'll do this. I'm not gonna post this, but that's my baby girl. She turned 20 yesterday. That's her 20-year-old picture. She went out with her friends. That's baby girl. So we're gonna click next. And so when you have this picture here, I have this post. You see links. Did I click it? No, I clicked on. I'm clicking links. So you can click add a link. So I'm gonna click that area. The live event. You said gorgeous. Yes, that's baby girl. Thank you so much for the compliments. She turned 20. I got a 20-year-old, y'all. Hold on. I thought I was adding a book link. Okay. Event links. So event links. This pops up. So that event I posted just popped up. You said like a mama. Thank you so much. So so that's her. And then so now that event link for when I'm doing that live stream is there. So if I posted this video, it would be there. So I'm not gonna post the video, or post the photo. But essentially that's where you can get that event there. Okay, so it's there. Let me discard. So you can definitely do it. It's 31st birthday. Oh, that's right. Her birthday is today. She's 31. Nice. That will be my baby's golden anniversary. 31 on. She'll be 31 on 31 of August. Yeah. Awesome. So yeah. So that's how you add the link. And then if you did it in your stories. So for example, if I wanted to. Okay, that's her there, 20. That's her little picture. And then if I wanted to add, I can do a live event. You see that there? It says live event. And now the one I said I had scheduled, that's there. And I can add that to it. So that's the live event for what I'm going to do. That's there. You said she's beautiful. Yeah, she's a beauty. She's a beauty. Thank you so much. So I'm not gonna post that neither, but that's there as well. Okay. So so again, you can add your live events that way too. Okay. So I just want to show you guys that. So you definitely want to get in the habit of scheduling, and you definitely want to make sure that you are I'm going to go in and delete that one that I had. You definitely want to go in and schedule your live event, even if it's right before you go live. Let's see. Okay. And then I went in and deleted the one I had just posted. Okay. Let me know if there's any other questions, friend. How do you feel about the phone tappers? You mean these? You definitely got to move them around. I cut them off. I cut them on and off constantly. It is not a bad thing to help with to offer a little assistance. I think it's a good idea. So yeah, I definitely turned it on, and I've been using it a lot more lately as an extra little support. Yeah, I'm using mine right now. I know. Oh, are you? Are you? Let me check. Are you? How many taps have you done, Quetta? You know, I told you guys, I showed you guys where you could see that. Oh, you've done 5K taps. I love it. So yes, that is awesome, friend. Thank you so much for the support. Okay, I'm using one now. There we go. I don't think it's a bad thing. You using one too. Thank you all for the support. Look at you guys. Thank you so much. I say keep it, turn it on, maybe anywhere between no more than 7, level 7. I don't do it higher than that, and then I move it around a little bit. Didn't expect to be wired. What happened? What you mean wired? What happened? Luna has a fake account. That. Wait a minute, Luna, you got an imposter. I'm in the garden. You're in the garden? Oh, nice. Okay. Dr. Lisa, I just went live, but I could find the house. I could find the house to see how long we are on. Where is it now? Mine has moved down just slightly. So, you know, now you have, let me change my mirror. I always feel reversed when the mirror's turned off. It's right here. It's a little lower. So right now, this red flag thing, this red banner for the gift gallery thing is covering it. It's covering it for me. So that's how low it is. So it's a little lower. So right now, mine is right there, and I can't even get to it. I gotta, you know, you could swipe your screen to the left. You swipe to the left, it pulls it over. Yeah, so that's a way to get to it. Tap, yes, it does need to be connected. It needs to be wired. Oh, that's what you mean. Yes, it does need to be wired. That's the only thing I don't like about it. It should be, yeah, it should be battery operated or something. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. So if you swipe, you can get to it. Thank you all for being in here. Let me know if you have any questions. If you're curious about the agency, you do not pay an agency, not a creator network agency, because TikTok pays you, TikTok pays the agency. So essentially, as you go live, you collect diamonds. You can make up to 53% of your diamonds. TikTok takes the difference, and then they give the agency a small percentage. But the agency should be supporting your live journey. I come here, I go live every day, giving value, information. I have a school platform. We have WhatsApp. We have Zoom meetings that happen every Sunday at 6:30. I'm going to do one this Wednesday. I think I am going to do my Wednesday beginners meeting. So I'll do that. We have a group chat. We're doing all the things, y'all. So this is an agency full of support and supporters. Okay. We are celebrating 1 year. So, I'm sorry, I said 1 year, 1 month, y'all, 1 month. I did fast forward us 1 month. Okay. But we're going to do a year. You said I'm trying to get in the live group, so I went live making breakfast. How was it, friend? How was your live this morning? I have to come and move it every now and again. Yes, I cut it off and on. Sometimes I just cut it off. You know, you can cut, not the power off, but the stop the clicking. I'll do that for a few seconds and then I'll cut it back on and just move it slightly. Yeah. Greatest. Thank you. That's the greatest. Thank you. It was good. Okay, that's good. That's good. When you have, I know you had it was some issues last time you had gone live. So it's good that it came back and you got your viewers and people are coming back. So that I'm happy to hear that. And if you are curious about the agency, you can click the link. Let me know if anybody in the room is curious about it. I'll have to check and see if you're eligible. And then I'm going to stay on. I think I've been officially on almost 2 hours. So I'm going to stay on a little longer and then I'm going to come back at 4. I said I didn't make the Zoom call yesterday. I forgot to sign up. Oh, that's okay, friend. It's recorded. I actually added it in the school live recordings, and I added the summary notes. So the summary notes are there for you. The recording's there. So just go look at the recording. Patrick, same thing for you. Just go look at the recording. It is in there for you all. If you got 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Go ahead and look at the recording. I'm trying to get that meeting down to 1 hour, y'all. I really think it could be 1 hour in my mind. I didn't make the Zoom call. Okay, yes. That's because I was still outside in the garden. Okay, gotcha. Hey, Olivia, thank you for the dot. Thanks for the recording. You're welcome. In my mind, it should be an hour. But I don't think that's going to ever be realistic because you guys got questions. We get to chatting. We get to sharing. We had a guest speaker. We had the short stuff come in and support with talking about overlays. So this is a board, but she actually talked about using the overlay for your background because she uses it as a background for her live stream. So she was talking about that. My screen started buffering. Oh, sorry. Okay, sorry to hear that. Good morning. How you doing? The main event. And so you definitely want to have something on your screen when it comes to being a talking live. You know what I'm saying? When you are talking to your audience, I think having some type of visual is going to be important. I'm noting the differences in how rooms are doing. I'm also going to say this. TikTok does have those recommended times you go live. We talked about this earlier. I think you need to pay attention to some of the recommendations too. I know it's hard because ideally we don't want to use that recommendation because it takes us out of our comfort zone. It's not the time we want to do. But try it as a couple pop-ups. See if that works. It doesn't have to be all the time, but try it as a pop-up. And if you try it as a pop-up, try it as like at least an hour to 90 minutes as a pop-up. So you can see if you move the needle in terms of your views, okay? So that's going to be important. So try to move the needle. Try to get more people in your room. Try to engage much more. Let's see. Let me catch up on a few comments. Let me know if you got any questions. I will try again this afternoon for 25 minutes. I will check it out. Thanks for it. It would be nice if I was I missed it, friend. Hey, how you doing, AP? Appreciate you coming in. Thank you so much. I changed my board to a question. I think it helped have more views. Yeah, those questions help. You know, some people, so I have this question today about paying the agency. You don't pay an agency, but you'll see people come in and they'll ask, what's the benefit of being with an agency? Thank you for the follow, AP. What's the benefit of being with an agency? So I get those questions too. And, you know, it helps with people engaging. They're curious about what you have up there. I'm going to date at 12:30 today. Yay! Thank you for the populars, AP. Appreciate you. So yes, thank you for that. Who else is going live? Let's do our live roll call. Anybody else? I know Bob Bona says she may be doing her live. We had some people who already did their live. I know Sequetta, Trisha T. Who else is doing their live? Please forgive me for missing anyone coming in. There we go. Sultry Nana. There we go, friend. So who else is going live? Dr. Trish, you going live at 3 p.m. Eastern. Awesome, awesome. Me at 6 a.m. You went live already. Oh, nice. How was it? You gave me stats. How was it? I go live daily at 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern. Nice. Live host at 11:30 p.m. Eastern. The main event, what's your live about? That's are you doing, okay, you're doing event planning? Nice, nice. I'm not going live today. Okay, Miss Darlene, today is Labor Day. You taking a day off, I love it. I love it. I went live. Did you like it? I mean, how was your live room? 6-8. I know you were concerned about the early time. So is it doing better for you? Bible at bedtime. Oh, I love that. Oh, nice, nice. So the main event. You know what? You might need to change your live stream name then. Your bio. Add some of that. Sweetie Pie. How are you, friend? Thank you for that. Yeah, I would change your bio so that people know you're doing the Bible, your live stream that you do at night in the Bible bedtime. I'm going live probably earlier so I can have a longer duration. I will confirm after we meet. Okay, perfect. What's the benefit of joining an agency? There you go. You said, what's the benefit? Now, what's all this? I love it. Give me 1 second. I'm going to answer your question, AP. Dr. Chloe, is that it? Thank you so much. I am going live at 12 p.m. for a TikTok shop and coaching time at 7 p.m. Central. Love that. So Coach Jessie does 12 p.m. Central is her TikTok shop account. It's just fabulous. That's the TikTok shop. And then her coaching page, which is the one she's in now, is at 7 p.m. Central. Awesome. You said I. I love it. I love it. Sweetie pie, how you doing, friend? So come on in. He said maybe later. Love that. I'll set for 1:30 p.m. Eastern. I'll battle. Okay, so Trinana, I was at past 1 a.m. this. Oh, you did a 1 a.m. This you stayed up to 1 a.m. Hello everyone. How's everyone doing? Beautiful. It's a great day. Great Labor Day. So it felt nice when friends are there. Yes, yes. Okay, perfect. Okay, AP. Let me explain the agency. So I am a creator network agency. TikTok has agencies to support live hosts as you go live, as you learn and grow. If you need advocacy, if your account is in jeopardy, maybe you have a violation or going to get banned, we provide advocacy because we can submit an inquiry on your behalf. Um, the services of my agency is really to help people, particularly people who are new to going live and looking to grow their live stream and just grow in their hosting journey. What does it mean to come here, monetize, launch your income, and build a community? So we are a community. We have officially 89 people in the agency. We are celebrating 1 month. That's why you see the confetti. We are celebrating 1 month. How you doing, Christina? And so my particular agency, I tried this pixie is not pixeling today. So, okay. I love it. Congratulations. Thank you so much, friend. And so what we've done, I'm going to say the collectively, is that we've been a support to each other. So this agency, what I've done is support people in terms of offering coaching and live hosting, strategy and advice. And then we have a school platform, we have a WhatsApp platform, we have groups here on TikTok. I go live twice a day and I help people and answer questions. I also have a weekly meeting on Zoom where we are connected. Thank you so much. Practice makes progress. There we go, Fred. On Zoom where you get guidance, and we do a weekly meeting and we talk through how to make sure that your live is hopefully getting better and improving and getting to the point where the room is roomy. And so we talk about different ways you can increase your live stream experience. I take a data-driven approach, so I want people to look at their live analytics. We started this live by saying, and anybody in the room, if you want to go check and put your testimony in the chat, we had a few people do it already, but I want you to look at your July numbers, and then I want you to look at your August numbers and see where you move the needle. I want to hear your testimonies. I really should have did that all on our Zoom yesterday. I really should have did that. That was a missed opportunity. But we'll do it next week. We'll do it this week coming up. Okay. So be ready with your data. But I want you guys to start looking at your data. This is important because what gets measured gets done. If you ain't measuring it, if you're not looking at it, you don't know. You don't know how you're improving. You don't know if you're not improving. You don't know where you need to move the needle. So I want you guys to pay attention to that. He said, love the stickers. Thank you so much. Yes, we do support each other. Yes, and in this agency, this is the agency of supporters. People go out, they come to live streams. I love the fact that in TikTok you can have group chats. So we have 3 different group chats. I share different lives with the other chats, and then we send out our you can send out your own individual live that you're doing in your content if you want support with your content too. And we're supporting each other. People show up. If you got time and you're free, you pop into someone's live. And so that's the beauty of this too, because we're supporting one another. So I love that. You have to help me so much to overcome my fear of going live. You're doing well, friend. Just keep going live. Yes, I definitely need to help though. I'm doing a beginner's live on Wednesday. Wednesday at 6:30, I'll do another beginners live. I like that because it really is kind of a Q&A type live. That's how we did it. It was more Q&A, and then I gave a little bit of advice and guidance on the beginning, and we kind of talked through individual questions and stuff. This evening will be my first scheduled live using the tips I learned here. Awesome. I appreciate you, friend. That's it. If anybody wants to join the agency, all you have to do is click the link here. It is free, so you don't pay an agency. It is a free program that TikTok offers. And when I say free, it essentially is when you go live, you collect diamonds. My goal is that you are increasing your diamonds. Dr. Trish came in here and gave her testimony. She said, hey, in July, when I looked at my numbers, I had 5K diamonds I made. When I look at August, I made 32,000. Okay? So just know that you're improving. I want you all to see the growth that's happening. And so those come in different ways. It comes from going live more often, more frequently, committing to the process. It goes to having your room engage your live stream. It goes to a little bit of the battling. I don't require battling. I don't require you to do that, but we do teach and learn about it. Coach Jesse is our battle coordinator leader, okay? And so we're learning and growing, and I want you guys to do the same. So that's the whole point of this. And so when you win, TikTok wins, and then the agency wins. Everybody wins. Okay? So I want you guys to be intentional about your growth. You said, you have definitely calmed my pain about going live. There you go, friend. It is not hard. It is easy as you continue to do it. Practice makes progress. Join me at 7 p.m. to work out your go live fears. There we go. I love that. My Fave 4. There are, My Fave 4 is doing her challenge where she's going live. She's challenging herself by going live every day indefinitely. And she's been doing it for 21 days. So she's new at this. And so I love when new people are teaching other new people, because at the end of the day, you're new and there's somebody newer than you. And because you're looking at things and you're engaging with the platform and you're learning this, you can easily tell people what you've learned and what you've been doing. As you move further along in your live journey, there's some new beginner things that you often overlook. And so new people need to learn from new people. That's important to learn from new people, because you're going to grow, and new people are like, well, wait a minute, you got to go back a step for me. And so because you're doing that, that's helping somebody, deeply helping them. So, that tap hearts yes, the tapping hearts. So I think TikTok is making things interesting with the new, with the month of September. So they did that back, I think, in May. And so the heart tapping is now the little confetti stuff. Oh, the new taps are cool. They are. They back to the what is that? I think that's probably for the Fantastic Journey. Yeah, that might be what it is. The Fantastic Journey. Got to be on time. Be sure to make time. There we go, friend. I love that. I gave myself a 30-day commitment. That's it. Keep going. You're going to continue to go. I gave myself a 30-day commitment, and now I'm at 9 months, y'all. 30 days and 9 months later. So my hour and an hour and day for 30 days. There we go. And then you'll start going 90 minutes, and then 2 hours, then 2.5, and 3. You'll see yourself increasing. So increase your time too. Increase your duration. That's my problem. The imposter syndrome got me in a chokehold. No, you're good. What do you mean? Pals, you're fine. I love your lives. Don't do it, friend. Hey, don't let imposter syndrome get you, friend. You got this. You got this. You don't have to be all-knowing, like I said. And I'm quick to say, hey, if there's something I don't know, I'll be like, hey, I don't know the answer to that. Anybody else seen that? Anybody else know that? How you doing, Harvey? I will say it in a quickness, like, look here, I don't know. I ain't seen that yet. I don't know. And then I do ask for other people. There's so much knowledge in a room. There are other people experiencing things. So just ask the room, like, hey guys, here's what we're gonna learn today. We're gonna figure this out. We learn everything, something new every day. Yes, we do. Yeah. Show your resilience and perseverance. Love that. That's it. We're learning something new every day. And that's okay. And as a life coach, you don't have to be all knowing. And let's be real, you shouldn't be. You know, this app is forever changing. It's constant change here. So you should be always learning. That's why I say practice makes progress. You're not searching for perfection. That's a misnomer. Nobody's perfect. I learned that quick from a self-proclaimed perfectionist. I learned that real quick that I was like, look here, I ain't perfect. I'm not. I may think I am, but I'm not. Okay? And it's okay not to be perfect. And it's okay to have, you're learning and you're growing. Learning is a sign of, there we go, look at it. Learning is a sign of growth. That's it. That's it. And so you're in a constant learning phase. You are a lifelong learner. People say that all the time. And I profess to be a lifelong learner. And so just know this comes with practice as you come and show up every day for your audience, as you're showing up for yourself, as you're challenging yourself to do something that is totally out of your comfort zone. We know this. It is totally out of our comfort zones to do this. And I know I'm an introvert. I say it all the time. But I love this because I'm talking to all of you, and I say it all the time. I'm talking to my best friend. Miss B speaks life and love. I love that. Tracy, how you doing? Come on in, friends. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm talking to my best friend. I say this all the time, y'all. If you can sit on this camera and you're talking to the one person you love the most, that you value and appreciate the most, and you can sit here and look at this person in their eyes and just have a conversation. It may feel awkward in the beginning because your room's not rooming and you literally are talking to yourself, but that's okay. That's okay. I tell you, this becomes content. This becomes information you can share out with other people. If you want to repeat yourself and rephrase how you say something, you can absolutely do that. And guess what? Nobody's listening. It is okay. And you could take that clip, because this is all recorded. You could take this clip and put it out there on content for your page, on your TikTok, or even on your YouTube. Okay? So it's totally up to you on how you want to use it. Thank you, Tracy, for the donut. I appreciate your friend. How you doing? How's everything going with your go live journey? So we are on September 1st. Okay? We are here. This is September 1. Okay? If you are somebody who has not gone live, at least, I'm going to say at least 2 times in a week in the month of August, okay? This is your chance. You're in a new month, a new fresh week. This is your chance to go live. You can go live today, Labor Day. Many of y'all ain't working, so ain't really no excuses, okay? Many of y'all ain't working, and it's only 12:15, so there's plenty of hours in the day, okay? There is no reason why you can't find 30 minutes to an hour, let's say an hour at least, that you cannot cut on that go live screen and can't talk to yourself and talk to your people in your community, okay? Now, here's what I will tell you to do for my nervous people, my shy people. I want you to put a prompt. That's what I'm supposed to do. I'm going to give you guys the chat GPT prompt in the school platform. I'm going to do that today. But I want you to put a prompt that's in chat GPT and just say, give me a 30-minute live outline based on this topic, XYZ topic, whatever topic you want to fill in the blank. And make it engaging. Give me some questions to ask my audience. And maybe even giving me answers if you don't have the answers. And so that way, when you get that breakdown from chat, that response, you can use that to then do your live stream. And you can ask it for an intro script. Okay? Ask it for an introductory script. So then you know how to start your live. You can say, hello, everybody. I'm Dr. Lisa, Launch Your Income Agency. I'm a TikTok Creator Network agency. I have a question here for you. Do you pay to join a Creator Network agency? The answer is no, you do not pay. So you can go in and just have that conversation. Make sure you ask me questions. Drop me a heart. Drop me a heart in the chat. Make sure I see your comments because we're engaging. We started our 1-month anniversary. We're here today to do the celebration for a 1-month anniversary. So you do all that. How you doing, Deb? How you doing, friend? Hey, I'm glad to see you on here. You are an agent. Yes. So I had approved last month. We're doing 1 month. Thank you so much for the hearts. Thank you so much. Yeah, you said hi. He's like, oh, what's happened? Yes, Yes, friend. Thank you for the daily heartbeat. Yes, we are here. We are here going live, friend, in an agency and supporting other folks. That's what it's all about. So you said, yes, you are moving. I am trying. I'm trying. Thank you so much. So use this as an opportunity to go live. And so my friends who are in the agency, if you are in the agency and you have not gone live recently, this is your day. Okay, this is your day. Can I point my camera towards a live football game during my live? Does that violate any guidelines? You gotta be careful. Definitely when it comes to different logos or branded materials. I would say be careful when you are streaming in outdoors or streaming someplace other places. You gotta be careful about the audience. You don't want minors on the screen, so you want to avoid minors. You said cannot. That's that. I didn't want to say no. I don't want to say no, but I would definitely advise against it. You don't want to stream minors. You don't want to stream any brands. You don't want to stream folks that ain't dressed appropriately. You don't want to stream folks drinking on the screen. You want to turn on your audience control. You want to turn on your content disclosure, and you still may get a violation. So I would avoid it. I would avoid it. There's a lot that could happen. There's a lot that can happen. What if you were actually having a bliss for the first week of all support each other, like a schedule for? Say that again. Say that again. You're saying you want to come up, the Real Glam Life Closet. I think you're saying a list, have some kind of coordinated schedule of who's going live, and have like a follow going a schedule where you can follow different lives and go to different people's lives. I think that's what you're saying. That sounds great. If that's what you're saying, we can coordinate something like that. Our stylist, that's not risking it. There we go. Social Nana. Yeah, I wouldn't do it. Yeah, I tell people to be careful when you go to live concerts, the music. That could be a problem. It just becomes problematic. It could be very much problematic. So you got to be careful. Um, Tracy Nicole, how you doing, friend? Thank you so much for being here. This is your other page. So this is Pure Intentions. Pure Intentions. So you got two accounts, friends, or did you change your name to Tracy Nicole, or did you take away Pure Intentions? Let me know, friend. I think this is the second account. Let me know. Requested. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Let me pull you up, friend. Thank you so much for being here. Hey, friend. How are you? So
To all of us.
To all of us.
Yes, to all of us. Yeah, so I was okay because I know like everybody want to get their rooms popping and all of that, right?
Right.
I'm just gonna say I be feeling like I be doing a whole lot of supporting, and it's a few people that come over there.
Yeah.
So I was thinking that we should do like a schedule, maybe 2 days out this week, where we consciously have set, like we know, like say Coach Rhonda is going to be live at 7. So even if we have a 7 o'clock live, that particular day, we're going to all support Coach Rhonda for at least like 30 minutes in the beginning, because the more that gets done in the beginning of the live, the better it is.
Yep. Yeah, better, and then staying on longer. That's the other part too. So it's almost like a combination. But yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So that was my whole thinking with that. Like if we could get a schedule and then just do it like just a rush thing for the month. I think that's gonna really help everybody get more views and all that kind of stuff. And also, I kind of want to just put a reminder. Like I heard, and it's so crazy because every time you say something, I'm thinking it, and then I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna type that again because you just literally said what I was thinking. But even if we can't be at the person's live all the time, we can still go to their page and just like their post, put a comment, you know what I'm saying, save it. That's supporting the person's page as well.
Right. Right.
That's sort of, send a reminder for that. But yeah, that's what my thought process was with the Blitz thing.
I love it. So what I did, now this is where people probably need to go back in and put their contact information on. I have a Google Doc in school. Let me write a note. I said I was going to put it on my.
Are you talking to me, Doc?
I don't know if I'm talking to you. You might have done it, but I know there's several people who haven't.
No, I did not go back to school. I'm purposely going to do all of that stuff today. It's just been so much stuff going on. I was like, oh my god, I'm so glad the Michael Jackson thing is over. The Prince movie, like all of that derailed everything for me. So I was like, okay, we're back on track now.
So I have a Google form on TikTok that asks you guys to put your TikTok information when you go live, what your topic is, and so that can become a schedule essentially. If
In
we,
your bio?
I'm sorry.
In your bio?
No, it's in the school platform, and I also emailed it. When I
Oh,
email out the schedule, my recordings, it's a link there as well. So there's two different ways you can get it. It's either in the email or in school. There's a page there for you to put it when I have the post where I say start here. So I want you guys to fill that out because I think only like 40 people have filled it out, and we have 89 in the agency, and not everybody's in school either, so we need to get more people in school. So we want to get people engaged. Here's the deal: if you join a Creator Network agency, let's be real about it. The goal is that you're going to go live, and so if you're somebody who is not going live, then you don't need the agency. You don't need the agency. You gonna go back 10 years from now and be like, I signed up for that agency, I didn't even know. Because you didn't go live.
A lot of people I told about it, you know, I expressed it. They was like, do you have to battle? I said, you don't have to battle, but you do have to go live. Like, that's, because it operates mostly on live, so you gotta go live.
Yeah. That's the whole point, to go live. You don't have to battle. If you don't want to go live, then you don't need to be a part of an agency. There's no point in even doing this because this is all about the live streaming experience. And so I want people to go live. I want people to engage in what I have to offer to support your live journey. And then I want people to support each other. So people within the agency is not a requirement to support each other. It is a nice thing to do because if you give that support, people are going to give that support back to you. So just recognize that's part of it. And I try to bounce around different rooms and share out your live to the group chat and stuff like that. But I'm only one person, and at the end of the day, you really should be building your own community too. It shouldn't just be just the agency people. You really should be focused on how do I grow my audience based on my content, based on what I'm offering. So, but I want to make sure people are doing that and being intentional about how they're looking at their live stream and growing and stuff. So yeah, I will press to fill out that contact form. Maybe I'll put this in the group chat to fill out the form, and maybe a post that says, okay, if you want to be part of kind of a schedule of live hosts, people being able to come to see you, then opt in and see who all opts in. And so that may be the way to do it. Because not everybody's going live, not everybody's participating. And then the schedules do conflict, but I think it'll be helpful if we knew everyone's availability and come up with like you said, a couple days where we could support and follow each other. In a perfect world, I didn't put this challenge out there because I was like, not everybody's going live at the same time. But it would be great, absolutely great, if we could have one day this week where we know the majority of live hosts are going live and we can all kind of come in and support. I would love to see that. And even if there's like 2 or 3 different people going live at the same time, that's totally fine. People can bounce around.
Yeah. Because what I do is I go to the stories. And the stories will show you everybody that you're following, and then you can see who's live. So I do it quite often. I'm like, okay, did I miss their live? Did they not go live? Because I'll see maybe 3 or 4 people in there. Then I'll go in for a little while. And sometimes I'll go in and they'll be ending like, you just came and I'm about to end. So I'll just tap it up. If I have something to send, I send, the heart me or whatever.
Right. That's good. That's good. Okay. Coach Trish, did you want to come up, or Dr. Trish, did you want to come up? Let me see. I see where she invited herself. She might want to add. You sure?
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Bye-bye. Hello.
No, going. Can you hear me?
Yep, I can. Hello.
I don't see my little picture. That's weird. Yeah, it's weird. But anyways, now it popped up. Okay. going off on what she had just said, I think it's a great idea. Dr. Lisa, can you give us access to go into the calendar and put our stuff up there so we can use that as far as the schedule, and it doesn't fall under anybody or yourself to create such a schedule. We can just put our own schedule in the calendar, and that's where everybody can go to see who's on.
I'll check. I don't know. I don't know if that's a school access for viewers. You might have to have administrative access to do that.
Okay.
Yeah, let me check though. I'll check. Yeah, let me check. As we grow, that could be kind of convoluted. It might be messy to do all that. Where there's like 20 people on one day going live on one calendar date. You're like, oh gosh. And multiple times and dates too going on. So that could be a little weird looking. But I don't know in school if I could even give that access to viewers, to members versus admins.
Where's the Excel sheet for? I'm on school right now, and I've been looking at under community and members in the classroom. Where's the Excel sheet?
It's in Start Here under the classroom. Start Here.
So, okay. Yes. And that's where it is?
Yes. You see that?
I see community guidelines. TikTok creator information spreadsheet.
That would be it.
I got it. Okay. Maybe, I mean, if everybody updates that, maybe there's a way to kind of like, I don't know. I'm not great at Excel, but maybe there's a way to take this information and make a calendar out of it. There has to be.
Yeah. Yeah. Now we're out of my wheelhouse. We have to ask somebody in the agency if they have that knowledge. Coach Rhonda says I was going to create this for us, but I know maintaining would not work. Okay. Yeah. The maintaining would probably be the question. Like, how do you maintain this? And then people would have to probably just be responsible for sharing, weekly what their commitment is going to be. And I know some people do pop-ups. Some people are still trying to determine like their solid time and schedule that they would do it. So
Yeah.
it may be a little bit challenging. But I love the idea. It's just a matter of how you operationalize it.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, friend. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Okay. I'm going with Excel. I will work on something. Okay. Oh, you're good with Excel? Okay. Okay. Well, so the spreadsheet is there. It's a Google form. Everybody has access to it. So let me know, Coach Rhonda. I'll put a post out there to see if I can get more people to participate. We put in their information on that form. On the front end of my people who opt into the agency, I don't require them to do that. Maybe I should. I have it in, like I said, I have it in the school as the Start Here stuff that people should do. I've been posting it in my emails for people to complete it that way too, or at least to see it. So yeah, maybe I need to rethink my request on the front end for people. And even my form, I ask you for your TikTok username, but I don't talk about your live stream dates and times. I don't do it there because a lot of people have to do the trial live. Maybe they're not ready yet. So it's little stuff like that I recognize that, okay, there's still some a need for people to kind of get acclimated to going live. So I don't make it part of the request on the front end. But it is there for people to complete and fill out. So I'll post about it. I'll try to get them to do it a little bit more. Okay. Let me say this, you all. I have gone live. Oh gosh, TikTok, you got me for 2 hours and 15 minutes. I've gone live for 2 hours and 15 minutes this session. So I appreciate everybody who's here. I am about to cut off. I need to take a quick little break. I haven't got my coffee, y'all. I told you I was running so slow and late this morning that I was like, okay, let me just go live. So I was moving kind of slow this morning, but um, I will be back at 4. And when I come back, if you haven't shared, I want you all to come back, share your progress. And so if you have any progress you want to share, grab your points. Yes, definitely grab your points. Share your progress from July to August. We're gonna share more. I might even put that as my question. I want you to share your progress. I want people to know what's happened and how people have grown in the last 30 days. I have no plans. If we need to push to 130, I'm okay with that. Um, let's 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 push to 2, because when I leave this room, my son's gonna attack me. Let's push to 2 so I could be ready and I can tell him, okay, mommy got to go to a meeting, because I don't want to tell him that quickly, because he's gonna be like, mommy. Okay, 2 o'clock. Okay. I just realized that I was like, he ain't seen me yet. I just came straight from my bedroom to my office, so he's not seen me yet. And so he's probably gonna tackle me. Like he hasn't seen me like ever. He does that. It's like a brand. I'm like, it's a brand new day for him. Um, okay, so come back with your wins. I want to hear wins. We're gonna talk all things going live. I'll be back at 4. If you're interested in joining the agency, click the link. I will. You can click the link below here to sign up. If you want to come back at 4 and want to ask questions, that's totally fine. I'll be back. You can ask questions and we can chat then. And if you have not gone live before, you do have to do a trial live. Again, the goal is that you're going live. You are going live because you're interested in a live streaming experience. So TikTok wants you to go live, okay? Oh, those are the days. Love babies. Yes, yes. It's sweet. It's sweet. Like I said, my daughter, she's 20 now. So we was sweating her calling her because he was like, call Sissy for her birthday. Oh no. So she finally called us back, y'all. So it's that it's the difference between the smaller kids and the older kids. They're doing their own thing. So I'm in that phase of life right now. But all right, friends, I will see you all at 4 o'clock, and I'm gonna be out in these TikTok streets a little bit too. So supporting all of you all. So hopefully everybody has a good Labor Day, and we will be back. We will continue to celebrate. We're 1 month in and counting, y'all. Okay. Everyone, please go to school. Yes, and sign up for Sunday's agency celebration. Yes. Dr. Trish posted. It is a great post. So please go into school. We are going to use that as another way to celebrate. She's hosting a room where people can come up and you can invite your viewers and support you. You can also, she's going to invite people up as panelists to talk about their wins, talk about their success stories. And then you can also invite your viewers to come in, celebrate with you, and talk as well. And she's thinking that you can send your referral link. So this is a good way to talk about the agency, let them hear about the agency, and then you can send your referral link as well. Okay? Um, and so that way you're getting credit for that, referring that person. And so the way you want to do it with your referral link is maybe have them message you in the inbox, and then you can send it to them in the inbox area for yourself, between you and that person. So that's what I used to do when I was with that other agency. But just know you can send it in your inbox and you can get your referral link that way. You said, not cooking. Take care. See you later. See you later, friends. Thank you so much for the sub stickers. So that is Sunday, 6 p.m. Eastern. Sunday, 6 p.m. Eastern. Dr. Trish is hosting that in her room, but again, just making so that we all can support. Iridescent, you got the smiley face. You're like, Let me know what you mean. Tap, 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 tap. You guys are so sweet. Let me know if there's any questions there. And then you guys can, let me know if that was about the referral link, if you're curious about the referral link. Referral links, everybody has a referral link. So let me know if you don't know where yours is. I should post about that too. Oh, I'm one Dr. Lisa again. I'm one Lisa again. You're one Lisa again. Why do they have you as one Lisa again? TikTok is TikToking you. Interesting. Yeah, the subs are not showing up for nobody. Interesting. TikTok is changing. Hey, Wealth. How you doing, Digital Wealth? Hey, how are you, friend? I don't know what's going on. One Lisa, huh? Interesting. Thank you all who are joining the live. I'm actually about to head out, but I'm going to be back at 4, and I'm going to talk about the agency stuff. So if you're curious about that, I'll be back at 4. I think I'll be checking it. Okay. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so check under your, if you're talking about the referral link, everybody has one. So go under your Live Center, go under Tools and Resources, scroll down to the Creator Network box. You'll see that under the live screen, Creator Network box. Click that. Referrals is there. There's an arrow, and that's where you see who you can refer out to. Oh, I'm sorry. That's where you can see the link or the QR code to send to people, to refer people. So that's how you would do it. Okay. And I do have a post in school. Okay, perfect. I do have a post in school that talks about the referral program, so you know all about it and how you can monetize on referrals. Okay. So you're monetizing. So essentially, you want to refer people because that's another way you can monetize. Okay. So I want to make sure I share that with people. All right, friends, I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for being here. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm happy to support you. I will see you guys soon, and we will keep going live, okay? Take care. I'll see you guys at 4 o'clock Eastern. All right, bye-bye. All right. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate you joining the live. I'll see you at 4 p.m. I'll be back. Take